Oh, that was a bit of lag there. Hopefully that doesn't stay on the whole time we're here. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, this might just be because the game's opening. Let's wait a second. That's a lot of drop frames. Is it getting better? No. This is not how this was meant to go. Oh, it's getting a little bit better. The FPS is back up. That's a good start. I'm gonna blame it on the game opening in the background. But hi, it's Friday. It's Friday, stream day. Gonna be the weekend. Yeah! Oh, is this gonna load in? It's taking its time today. Maybe I should have opened it a lot earlier. The whirly is missing. The whirly has gone. There it is. Oh, my frames are down again. Oh no. I hope that doesn't continue. Okay. I definitely should have opened the game earlier than I did, but it's fine. It's fine. We're all fine. Oh, I'm still lagging. I think we gotta wait for it to optimize to the system first. Anyway, while it's doing that, hi! How's everybody doing? Hope you've had a good week. I guess while we wait, I'll just do my usual plugs. So if you're not already following me, here are my Twitter and Blue Sky links for basically go live notifications and random thoughts if my brain can ever formulate one. IGDB link for a list of everything we finished on stream if somebody wants to look at that. I do have a YouTube. It primarily has VODs on it, but there is some Let's Play content on there, and there will be more coming when I need to actually take a break from streaming, and then therefore won't have VODs available to publish. We have a Discord if anybody's interested. If you ever want to send me anything, you can do so safely through Throne. It's never expected, but always incredibly appreciated. And don't forget about creator cards if you're looking for a free way to support. You can always claim your free cards over there. So, they're basically virtual trading cards for your favorite streamers. I can't speak today. Okay, let's hop into the game because that was very loud. It's always quite loud on the starting screen. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I'm very glad it's Friday. It has been a long week. I'm very, very ready to come back to this game. Play some games and just chill and do, well, I would say nothing, but we're streaming, so do stream. Okay. I'm hoping that it's just the load screens that are going to be a problem today, hopefully. Okay, this isn't lagging now. That's good. That's good. We like to see that. Okay. Hopefully. Hopefully it's okay, and hopefully that render frame time comes down. But it's okay. So, last week I wasn't here. The cat had a vet appointment. She lost some teeth. This week we had to take her back for a checkup. I just wasn't doing well with it last week, so I needed the break. I needed the time on the Friday to just collapse and do nothing. But if I remember right, the last time we were here, we finished off the the northern puzzles. So today we're going to head back into the Megastructure and do the first set of whatever direction we wind up unlocking. Oh, can I not talk to any of you guys? Are you guys just waiting for me to get in the ship first? What? Okay. I was gonna say, why is she stood there with crossed arms while everybody else is, but it's the only one. Okay, let's hop in the ship. Let's go back into this megastructure. Oh, you guys really actually waited for me, huh? Okay. Sure.
Alright, my friends, this is it. We've come a long way together, but there's a little bit further still to go. It's time to save Athena and reclaim the future.
We're going in a different entrance this time, okay? Pretty mountains! Oh, we're going in the back entrance. Hey! Oh. I think my PC is just having a time of it today. I'm asking too much of it, somehow. If I have to lower the graphics, I might do that. I'll have a look in a minute. It's a very long corridor. It's the landing spot, and it's very red light. Oh. Sheet. That's a lot of statues of humans. Okay. Okay. Very, very long. I thought the thing that human statue was holding was going to be the landing spot, but apparently not. Whoa. This is like a whole... I mean, kind of we knew that, but it's like a whole mechanical civilization system set up down here. Okay. Where are we gonna land? Oh. I don't really feel like flying into the sun. Why are we flying into the sun? What is happening? I don't remember this from the first time I played this offline.
Singularity. It's beautiful.
Okay. Can we not fly directly into it though, please? Oh, we're not. Okay, thank God. It just looked like we were gonna...
It's up to you now, 1K. We'll follow you if we can.
Good luck, 1K. I know you'll do the right thing.
Don't die, kiddo.
Did I open the right save file? I think I did. Okay. I did not open the right save file. Okay. That explains a lot more. Hold on. I thought I picked the right save file, but obviously I didn't. This one. Okay. Well, I guess you got a little bit of a sneak peek for later in the game. The best part is, because I'm at the same point of like, you just have to get into the ship. On both saves, I wouldn't have known that it's an issue. Oh, it was down here. Okay, well, now that we're on the correct save file, pretend you didn't see what was there before. And we're gonna go into... I was a bit confused why there were so many lasers that were active. Maybe that should have been a hint. Okay. Abby's not the smartest bean in the bag, but it's okay. It's fine. We're gonna go in probably that right-hand side entrance this time. This makes more sense. They're already here. Okay.
All right, here we go again.
Here we go again.
Our main objective is to determine the relationship between the Megastructure and Athena. Did she find it? Did she build it? Why was she here in the first place? Explore, dig up anything you can. We need to start finding answers.
I can try to find answers. How long is this drive going to be? Not super
I can't
far.
imagine one person building all this.
Don't forget about Miranda. There were at least 2 of them.
I can't imagine 100 people building this.
Multimore, welcome on in. How are you doing? Hey, hi.
Alright, everyone. Have a look around, but stay in touch and be careful.
1K, can you stay a moment? I'd like to talk to you.
Okay, yes, Al, I can wait. What's up?
I know you can't wait to start exploring, but just hear me out, okay?
In a second. Doing well. Yourself? Yeah, I'm doing good, I'm very glad it's Friday. I noticed you're a first-time chatter, so hi. I'm abbievt. I'm a variety VTuber here on Twitch. And basically how I run this is we play one game at a time, and when I finish the game, I run this wheel. And the wheel picks the next game. And it's mostly backlog games, but some of them are just games that I really enjoy and wanted to stream with you guys. So if that interests you, or if the content that I'm streaming at the moment interests you, feel free to drop a follow. No pressure, you don't have to at all. Yeah, just welcome on in, and I hope you enjoy yourself. Hope you're having a good Friday. And this is my second playthrough of Talos Principle 2, but the first one I did offline when it first came out, so it was a long time ago. I don't fully remember everything. Okay, Al wants to talk to us. What's up, Al?
I'm concerned. Byron is brilliant, but all he can think about is the possibility of finding Athena. She was his mentor, and her disappearance shattered him. I'm afraid he's not seeing the dangers of the megastructure. To me, this place seems chaotic, dysfunctional. Yes, it's all very impressive, but I think it's broken. And what we're seeing is, it's nonsense, frankly. You've interacted with it more than anyone. What do you think?
I finished the game myself a while ago, so I just really like it, so I'm here. That's very fair. I do really enjoy puzzle games. I have a very soft spot for puzzle games, and Talos Principle, the first one already, was like top tier, one of my probably top 5 games of all time. And Talos Principle 2 is, I honestly at this point just bundle them together, because I think just playing both of them is such a great experience. Yeah. I just really enjoy puzzle games. What do we want to respond? Let's see. It's somewhat broken, but underneath there seems to be some kind of pattern. Possibly that one. All intentional, meant to do something. I think it's somewhat broken, but underneath there seems to be some kind of pattern.
I don't see it. Or at least I'm not convinced that the pattern is meaningful. Maybe I'm wrong, but please, be careful.
Okay, I'll be careful. I mean, I'm not known for being careful, but sure. Recently bought the remaster. Oh, nice, yeah. I haven't bought it yet. I just really like the life-positive narrative. I mean, it has that in parts. It likes messing with our brains, put it that way. Infinite puzzles that way. Yeah, you do get infinite puzzles by basically playing the remaster since they opened the workshop. I still have to buy it. I just haven't got around to it yet. And there's so many other games that I bought in the past like year or two that I really was excited for and haven't played yet. And I'm like,
I'm headed deeper into
can't
the
justify it yet.
megastructure. Not quite sure where I am. Seem to be right in the middle of the machinery.
Please, watch yourself, Byron.
This is incredible.
Okay.
I don't even know how to describe what I'm seeing.
What's up
I
here?
don't think this is a building. I think this is a machine.
Okay, can I go through this? Oh, I can't go through the door. Okay, let's find a different way to go then. Totally get you there. Yeah, it's to the point where I started buying games last year, and I would buy, like, for example, I would buy a double pack of 2 games without having played the first one, and therefore I didn't know if I would enjoy it or not, and I hated the first one, but I just bought it because it was on sale and it was a 2-pack. Or I would like buy games because they're on sale. And the way I view my Steam is view it by stuff that's installed, because otherwise it's really overwhelming to see the like 200 plus games that I have in there, just all listed staring at me. But I would swap it back to be like, do I own this? And be like, wait, I own that as well? I don't even remember buying that. So I kind of put myself on like a game buying ban this year. Not totally. If I'm super excited for something and I know I'm gonna probably play it right away, it's on my list of stuff to buy. But other than that, I'm not buying games this year. Which is really hard, because they keep coming out with new games that I'm really excited for. But it's like, I have to justify it in my head, like, okay, I'm gonna spend this money on it, and I will play it, like, right away, or it's not just being purchased for stream when I have so many other games for stream. I have a whole system that I'm not even certain makes sense to me half the time. Noema Project 7. Progress notes, trials 1701 to 2202. False leads, errors, frustration. Effects ripple out at enormous distances. Waves? Question mark? We need to move experiments further apart. Trials 2203 through 3509, version 0.2 deployed. Large-scale synthesis is successful. Trials 3510 to 3525, replicating 0.2 to create version 0.21. Can we literally bootstrap this to any scale? Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna override the door so I can come through. Oh no. Oh, I forgot. I was like, what's that noise? The vibration on my controller. I put the controller on the desk.
Why don't you just tell people that they're wrong? If you tell them the truth, they'll listen.
It's not that simple. Straton wrote that the most common error we commit is to think that ideas determine reality, when in fact the opposite is true. Ideas follow from material conditions. Belief systems are formed to explain and justify the way we live. We did not have kings because we believed in the mandate of heaven. We believed in the mandate of heaven because we lived in monarchies.
But we have free will.
Oh, free will isn't the same as freedom, Miranda. We're not free from the constraints of reality or history. I was shaped by the
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
simulation. New Jerusalem is shaped by its limitations.
So, what? We're just trapped? History can only go one way?
Maybe, maybe not. The question is, how do we free ourselves? How do we build a world where our ideas do shape reality? That's why we came here.
Okay. You're doing bonus content such as Stars, Golden Gate, puzzles too. As much of the base game as possible. I probably won't do Stars.
Athena's here. She built this.
That other voice, was that Cornelius?
It definitely sounded like him.
Come to think of it, he went on a research expedition around the time Athena vanished. He was gone for years. People thought he'd died.
And all this time, he knew where she was?
We should talk to him.
We will, when we get back. But right now, we have to focus on finding Athena. We are so close.
Am I gonna drown in this? I'll find out. No, I'll probably do... So normally what I do is like base game. So like for example, I played Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, and I just played the base game. I didn't do the I was gonna say the Shivering Isles expansion, but it's not the Shivering Isles because that's Oblivion. But I didn't do the expansions for that. I try to just do the base game. If I can 100% a game, there's a possibility I might do that. Or, like with this one, like you say, they have like the Stars and the Golden Gate puzzles. I have done some of the like extra puzzle rooms that then like add to the gate, to the Golden Gate. But I don't think I've done enough to open any of the Golden Gates yet. So it's kind of up in the air. I haven't decided if I'm going to go back and do all of the extra puzzle rooms that aren't numbered, like the secret ones, and then do the Golden Gate puzzles or not. I guess we'll just have to see. Am I gonna drown? I'm not gonna drown. Okay, good. I couldn't tell how deep it was. It probably should have been fairly obvious it wasn't deep. Okay. It's Friday. My brain doesn't work. It's fine. We don't question this. We just go with it. It's fine. Actually, speaking of like extra content, like the DLCs and stuff, I own. Have not actually finished the DLCs offline yet either because I really got stuck at some point. And then I got distracted by a different game and just happened to never go back to it to finish it off. Personal recommendation is Golden Gates, yes, stars not necessarily. Yeah, so I played the first one on stream and...
Are those surfaces magnetic?
No,
I think
it's anti-gravity.
Anti-grav?
Coot was right. I should have known.
Yeah, the first one, for definite, we didn't do, like, the stars. Like, if there was a star in a puzzle and I saw it, and I was like, oh, this is easy to get, I would get it. But I didn't, like, purposely go around looking for the stars.
I'm over here. Hold on. I'll open that door for you.
Oh. Hi! You know, I didn't purposefully go looking for them, especially because some of the stars are kind of like, they're in the mini-worlds or in the overworld where you kind of have to use the puzzle rooms to split between them and across other puzzle. That's very, very complicated very, very quickly. So I didn't do those, but yeah, there's a chance we might do the Golden Gate puzzles. We will see. Gentle, welcome on in. How are you doing? How are you doing? Give me 2 seconds, everybody. There we go. If you're not already following, please go follow Gentle. She's very sweet. She does a lot of co-working streams at the moment, and she also does some game streams and some tarot streams when she has the energy. So yeah. How's Abby? Abby is sleepy, but excited to play the game. Where is the puzzle room? Am I missing it? I feel like my brain's just fully off right now. It's not turned on properly. I am actually just missing the part of my brain that can work out where these puzzle rooms are, aren't I? And before I didn't need to come through that door just yet. Or I already have the puzzle pieces? Okay. Not the glitchy clip. Honestly, if anything's glitching today, there's a decent chance that it's me. Because you don't want to see the amount of drop frames I have listed, and that was just from opening the game and switching to my live screen. It's having a day of it today. Little tired, but wanted to come hang out for a bit. That's fair. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm like excited and I'm mildly hyper because I have some Coke here. Because it's Friday, so we ordered dinner.
As before. 3 beams, 3 receivers.
I guess we know what to do.
Be careful. The sheer amount of power running through this place.
Anti-grav
I'll take care
time.
of this puzzle. You do the other 2. Okay?
Ooh, Byron's doing a puzzle. That's shocking. Anyway,
Fun. Maybe Alexandra Drennan was right. Play is part of what makes us human.
yeah, no, I'm mildly
No.
hyper.
Is there anything in the system that can tell us where Athena got it?
Okay, apparently I just stopped him from talking. Alright. Sure. No, I'm mildly hyper because of the Coke. Slightly sleepy because it's been a long week, but also, not in a bad mood. Work did not put me in a bad mood today. Because I didn't have too much work to do in the first place. Which makes me happy, to be honest. Oh god, our tech is not in our favor. It's not. It's really not. And I honestly don't really know why. I don't know what happened today that made it just be like, yeah, no, we're not gonna work today. Ooh. Hello. There we go. which way do I want to go? I'm gonna go this way first. And if there's nothing down here, I'll double back on myself. And just... Yep, there's nothing down here. I'll sign that off as a curiosity venture. It's fine. Have the munchies, so ordering in sounds good right now. Yeah, we order in on a Friday, so we ordered. And we always order soda when we order dinner, so I have some Coke. The problem with that is it makes me hyper. Today was deserted. Oh, really? Ended up stopping earlier because literally no one was online. Nice. I officially now finish work at 3:30 on a Friday. So that's nice. That's great, because then I don't have to do anything for the rest of the... for almost the rest of the time that I am around on a Friday. I have basically nothing to do. And that's fine with me. I do too much as it is. So yeah. Yeah, it's a whole thing, so because I don't technically work for the NHS, well, I don't work for the NHS, but technically I still work with the NHS. It's a whole thing where they were like, oh, we're reducing everybody's hours. And they tried to frame it as like, but it's fine because you get a pay rise, which what they mean is you get paid the same, but you're going to do less hours. So yeah, it was like they gave us the option of like, how do you want to do it? Because you can get every 5th Friday off, or you can take like the extra hour early on Friday. And I was like, I'll just take it every Friday. That's fine with me. Gives me time to like finish off the small things that aren't really super necessary that I'm required to do. And I don't have to get super stressed on a Friday. I can check all of my stream stuff before I go live. It's great. I love it. Sounds great. It is great. I love it. Wish my workplace would do that. Honestly, I think I'm going to be sad when I get a job over here and I still have to work till 5 on a Friday. I literally finished work today, did like my daily Duolingo and Hello Kitty Island Adventure quests, and went for a walk. And this was all before Tim even finished work at 5. I was like, okay. Fantastic. What did you get for dinner? Oh, Tim was like, so we alternate who picks what we're ordering since we do it every week, and it was Tim's week, and he was like, I don't know what to order. He said to me, I don't know what to order. So that probably means we're getting snack bar. And that's exactly what we got. We got a snack bar. I think I can come over this way. I may be losing my mind. It's fine. Was it there to begin with? I don't know. Can I come down here? Is this another curiosity venture that's not going to pay off? Oh no, there's more stairs. Oh. Okay, I think I'm going the right way. That's good. Snack bar is good. Yeah. Although almost every time we go to the snack bar, I don't really wind up getting snacks. I usually get like a burger. But to be fair, it's a pretty damn good burger. This is the wrong piece to leave here. Okay, we're gonna come back a piece. And use... I guess this one? Oh no, not that one. Not that one. There we go. Figured it out. Yeah, so I usually get a burger. But it's one of those burgers where the patty is bigger than the bun. And it's like, I don't know. They put like so much cheese on it because the patty is bigger than the bun that it's awesome, because then there's just like extra melty cheese, and I'm already a cheese person, so that works out great. Just that and some fries makes me happy. It's genuinely my favorite burger that I could order. Because, like, we could order McDonald's, but then, like, half the time they get the order wrong. Or we could order... Actually, last week we ordered specifically burgers. Oh, sometimes the anti-grav freaks me out. This way? This might have been a mistake. No? Oh, that one doesn't work though. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, that doesn't reach far enough.
Not to alarm anyone, but I think the ground is shaking.
According
Don't
to
say
the
that.
system, whole parts of the interior are moving around.
Oh
like
no.
it's rearranging itself.
I think that's what happened last time.
We don't like
When
the
I took
mound moving.
elevator, the platform where I got out just moved away.
Oh, okay. I made it to the side. Okay. Alright. Yeah, no. Last week we specifically ordered burgers because it was my pick. And we ordered from this place called Fat Phil's, which is... Now, arguably I'm gonna put them in the same realm as McDonald's, but just like a half tier above them. It's fast food, but it's smash burgers. They're actually seasoned well. The sauce actually goes really well. It's just actually a much better experience than McDonald's. And I don't think I've ever ordered from there and I've got the wrong order. It's never been, like, gross. Like, I know some people can get stomach issues from having certain foods. We don't have any stomach issues from eating this one versus McDonald's. My only gripe with it is the price. Because, oh my lord, I've never seen a burger that expensive. Especially a smash burger. It's one near Mom's, so we might need to consider that. If you're looking for... I wish it was McDonald's but better, try it. Try it. And if you have problems with it, then I apologize for recommending it, but personally, I think it's worth the try. Hold on, there's 2 walls. Let me see what's behind the walls. Probably more equipment. Yep. Oh, I always use the wrong button with this. There we go. And what's behind this wall? What is that? Oh, it's a green one. Okay. Probably shouldn't leave that right in the view of the thing. There we go. Okay. Actually, there's another piece of equipment in there, so I feel like I need to swap this out first. Okay, let's try this. Is it better or worse than Burger King? Personally, I don't like Burger King burgers. So, yeah. I don't really know what to say to that one. I personally don't like Burger King burgers, and I think it's from when I was a kid more than anything else, because they're like their grill burgers taste very barbecue. And when I was a kid, I hated the idea of anything being on the barbecue because I had this massive fear of fire, which arguably I still have, but I can handle barbecued food now. So, yeah. There's a place in Birmingham which offered a burger that had a beef patty and a crispy chicken patty. I think with cheese. Ooh. Don't quote me on this. Double check the menu. I think you can get a burger and chicken patty. And I don't remember if it's at Fat Phil's, but I've definitely seen one on a menu somewhere, and they call it like a double Dutch or something. I don't know why they call it a double Dutch. But yeah. To me, there's nothing Dutch about having 2 different types of meat on one burger, but I could be wrong. I prefer Burger King over Mac and D's. That's fair. I feel like purely because of like my whole thing with the Burger King burgers is the only reason I prefer McDonald's over Burger King. Because there are certain items on the menu that I prefer at Burger King. If I'm gonna get fries, and I have the option to like mix and match my dinner, I'm getting fries from Burger King. And onion rings from Burger King. And probably some chili cheese nuggets from Burger King if they've got them. I feel like sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. I'm gonna make myself hungry talking about food now, aren't I? Twister fries. I didn't know they had Twister fries at Burger King until like literally last week or the week before. I was like, wait, they have Twister fries? I need to try them. But I think the nearest Burger King to us is actually like in Rotterdam. So, and if it is, I actually don't even know where in Rotterdam it is. So I have to wait till I'm in like an airport that only has a Burger King instead of a McDonald's to try them, probably. Which actually, that will be in June. Because there isn't a McDonald's in Edinburgh Airport, there's only a Burger King. I am going the right way, I assume. I'm just gonna assume I'm going the right way. But I agree, if I have to pick between fries and Twister fries, I am obviously picking Twister fries. Like, of course. I have come the wrong way, haven't I? Okay. It helps if I pay attention to, like, the map sometimes. That would be nice. It's not even really a map, but, you know, the marker for where I need to go. That might help. They do at Fat Phil's, definitely. Ordering here now. Yep. I thought it was Fat Phil's that had a double touch. We'll convince Mom she needed it for Mother's Day or something. That is an incredible way of doing that. I love that idea. I'm just gonna jump down here. It's fine. It's fine. I just gotta work out where the little... Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, that was a nice save. Where's the little hoopy loop that I have to go through? Where's my hoop? Oh, it's over there. Okay. There's a snack bar here that does really good Twister fries. Same. Although I have a problem because I order Twister fries from 2 or 3 different places here, and I always forget the one that I like the Twister fries from the most has the smallest portion, and I think they're like the most expensive by like 50 cents or something. And it bugs me because I'm like, I want the really big portion from the other place, but they're not as good. I actually have the same problem with the... I don't like a capsalon because I don't like daughter meat, but I'll have a frickin' Del Salon. Because I love a frickin' Del. They both do frickin' Del Salons. And the one that has the small portion of curly fries does the better frickin' Del Salon. But you also can't pick the size. It's like a single size capsalon. And sometimes I'm hungry enough for like a larger piece. So that's why I'll wind up being like, oh, I'll get my frickin' Del Salon and curly fries, I guess. Not even chicken daughter. It's a texture thing for me more than anything else, to be honest. Because of the way that the meat's kind of like all packed onto the, I don't know what they call the actual pole, but my brain wants to call it a steak. I don't know why, but the way that they put the meat on the pole and then like strip it off, it just does something to the texture for me.
This is fascinating.
Oh, Byron, no.
They were both here, Athena and Cornelius. They had a plan. I found a file that...
Oh no.
I can't...
Byron! That's my job.
Byron's trapped in the overload. He's failing to disconnect.
The whole system's going haywire.
1K, get out of there! Everyone back to the VTOL!
Act 3, Prometheus Bound. This is...
We have to go.
Now the ground's shaking.
1K, get moving!
We can't just leave Byron behind.
Yeah, Coot, we have no idea where he is or what's happening to him. But right now, if we stay here, we could all die.
The system's going completely bananas. Energy
Well.
spikes everywhere.
We'll come back for Byron, I promise.
Oh my goodness. Are we gonna be able to? This looks like it's falling down. Whee! Which way are we going? Oh, over here. Okay. Oh no, don't fall off the edge. Yeah. A lot of my food problems are actually texture problems.
Fools. Mortals are not meant to tread these halls. Why will you not heed my warnings? I am not trying to harm you, creatures of clay. All I wish is to protect you and the rest of your kind. What more must I do to make you understand? If you cannot be reasoned with, I must bar your path.
By bringing the thing down around us? That doesn't sound safe, Pandora. I'm not trying to harm you. I'm trying to help you. I don't know why. That was the first line, like Lord of the Rings. Gandalf, that's the line that came into my head when she said, I'm not trying to harm you. Might be because we watched Lord of the Rings recently. But yeah, a lot of problems I have with food are texture based, and
Move, 1K, move!
well, I'm moving. It's fine. It's a game. It's not gonna actually crush me, right, Melville? Right? I hope. I'm realizing actually that I was told I was a fussy eater when I was a kid because I didn't have the words at the time to understand how to say the texture of this is wrong. I knew I didn't like something, but I didn't know how to say what it was about it that I didn't like. So I think a lot of the time I'd just be like, I don't like the flavor, and I'm like, that's not the right thing, but yeah, I don't know. I've just realized that recently, like, yeah, it's all texture, and
These energy emissions are messing with the VTOL systems.
very little flavor.
Okay, I
That's the
think I've got
problem.
it working. Get here quickly, 1K.
And I was just told I was fussy. But really, it's like a, I suppose if it's a texture thing, it's like a sensory thing, really, isn't it? So, yeah. But it's fine. I still came out great. Look at me. Okay, the floor is not shaking here. That's nice. My controller could stop vibrating in my hands. At the second I say that, it starts shaking. Okay. I don't even know if I got all the information from all of the, like, pads, the hand pads in here, but it's fine. 100% cutest cutie? No. No. Have you seen yourself, little bun bun? Hmm? Have you? I'm just a silly old human that doesn't have a brain cell turned on. You're a cute little bunny.
Get in! Get us out of here, you
Alright.
coot.
Let's fly back without Byron, I guess.
Okay, we're out. Now what?
Looks like the southern sites are active. The readings are strangely jumbled, though.
Should I set us down?
Yes, but just to drop off Melville.
What?
Oh?
We're going back to New Jerusalem. This situation has gotten out of control. We need to regroup. Rushing in
But-
blindly isn't going to save Byron. But we also need someone to stay here and keep an eye on things. Melville, that's you.
All right, I'll see if I can make any sense of these systems while you're gone.
Just keep a safe distance, okay?
Will do.
Good.
Okay.
Well, 1K, I guess it's time for you and me to take a nap.
Apparently, that was not my plan. I did not remember we need to go back to New Jerusalem between the megastructure and me
not
doing
lose
south.
hope, my child. In these difficult moments, find solace in your friends and in the home that you share.
There's a sun! Yay! I found the sun. That makes me happy.
Got an update from Melville. The power spikes are continuing, but no news from Byron.
All right. Thank you, Yakut. You get the VTOL ready for the next trip. I'll talk to the mayor. 1K, please head over to the Museum of the Simulation and talk to Cornelius. Let's see what he has to say for himself.
Okay. Apparently that's what we're gonna do. That just wrecked my whole plan. Well, maybe not completely. Takes me about an hour to an hour and a half to do a puzzle section.
The world is full of suffering. Every living organism suffers. Animals kill other animals to eat. And it always ends with death, torn apart or wasting away. This is what surrounds us. This is what's happening outside those walls, every hour of every day. It's our ethical responsibility as sentient beings to lessen suffering. That's what it means to be human. To understand that it is your duty to transform this world into something better. That's what the founder meant when she said that we can turn the world into a work of art. Despite what happened to him, Byron was right. We have to keep going.
This is blasphemy. Byron was punished for failing the founder's trials, and you want us to dig deeper? Just because you can't accept that suffering is natural and necessary?
Please, everyone, stop using the public frequency. If you want to argue, use your interface or speak in person.
Okay, that was funny. It takes me about like an hour to an hour and a half to do like South 1, probably. I think it took me like that long to do each of the individual sections. So it just depends how long we actually wind up spending in New Jerusalem. I don't think I'll spend a whole 2 hours straight here this time, like I did the first stream. But you never know. It's me. I might just get sidetracked. Let's find out. I wonder if I can talk to anybody. No. I know somebody I will be able to talk to.
With you.
I don't know if I want to talk to them. Because they're gonna try and sell me Hocus Pocus.
Good luck, 1K.
Let's see. Where's Hocus Pocus lady? I know she'll talk to me. If she's behind her stall anyway. Oh, I can talk to somebody. Oh, there's somebody over there I can talk to too. Let's talk to this guy since we're here already.
It was Athena who sent Prometheus. How do you know it was Athena? Because she's the one who built the giant pyramid? Sure. But how do you know it wasn't Cornelius who sent Prometheus? Because Cornelius was here? And where did Prometheus appear? Come on.
Oh, come on.
How do you know it wasn't Miranda? Maybe she got bored of waiting. I don't buy it. I think Athena is testing us. Why would she test us? To see if we can use those new technologies, like the body replication. If those new technologies are such a big deal, why is she putting them in puzzles? Because play is how we learn. Maybe she's trying to tell us the opposite. That it's all just childish stuff that doesn't really matter. The last power failure almost caused a derailment. It all matters. You're starting to sound like Byron. Saw how that turned out. They'll find him. Sure. Sure.
Well, that was a... Let's go with interesting conversation. Oh, Atal, you're the one just complaining about the fact that nature kills itself all the time because nature eats nature.
1K, welcome back to the city. As you can tell, your discoveries have had quite the impact.
I heard your speech.
I decided to take a stand. It started with what you said about extending our cats' lifespans, actually. That got me thinking about our responsibilities towards other life forms. What's life to most living creatures? Fear, hunger, pain, and in the end, death. Involuntary cessation of existence. That's horrifying, 1K, horrifying. And we are the only ones who can make it better.
What exactly is our ethical duty in all this?
If suffering is evil, and it is, then our responsibility is to lessen it, not only in ourselves, but everywhere. I don't think we can eliminate it, but we can lessen it, and we have to.
Okay. I think he probably thinks it's his purpose in life, which is fine. Everybody's allowed to have their own separate purpose. Savior complex much. Oh. I think this is the guy that was stood with all of the little tributes to all of the dev cats. At least I think they're all dev cats anyway. And he was like upset that his pet was a cat who's probably gonna die at some point. And like, do you think that we should extend their life? And I'm like, yes. Obviously, I'm a cat mom. If she can live forever, well, maybe not forever, but as long as like it's physically able to, yes. Okay, I don't know. Do I think suffering is natural? Yes. Do I think it should have to be? No, but I don't really get to pick what it should have to be or not. It just is. Unfortunately. But I do think it is our responsibility to lessen the amount of suffering.
That's good to hear. I wasn't sure where you'd stand after some of the things you said. Please, when you get back to the island, stand up for Byron's ideas. Don't let people forget that a different future is possible.
Okay. Got ads in about 20 seconds, everybody. Just a quick heads up. I want to go find the person over here who I could talk to. Where were they? They were just wandering in the garden. Are they still in the gardens? That's Woo Girl. Where's the other guy? I'm gonna spend this ad break looking for him. Oh, over here. Okay, if you missed this, I apologize.
Are you enjoying our gardens?
Yes, they're lovely.
All the great secrets are right there, you know. You can watch the tiniest of seedlings grow, flourish, and die. But it's the pattern of all things that you're really seeing.
Okay. You have a flair for the dramatic.
I suspect we see the world through quite different lenses. Sometimes I imagine myself as an old oak tree. I watch the life which grows around me. I see the ivy, the moss, the fungi, leaching my nutrients as they go. And I don't blame them. I'm delighted by how life seems so different from me can somehow be the same as me. This old oak tree drinks water from the ground. They drink their water from me. They shrivel and die in a single season. But I shrivel and die over centuries. What kind of plant would you be, I wonder?
Ooh, okay, hold on. Let me tell you. One of my options, rosebush, cactus. I know several people who would definitely be a cactus. A fruit plant of sort, a root vegetable, ancient tree, delicious or medicinal herb, grass or moss. Personally, I probably think okay. So, I was gonna say probably I think a rosebush, but my reasoning actually applies to other parts of this. My reasoning was gonna be like, oh, it looks pretty, it smells nice, but uh-oh, there's thorns. Be careful of the thorns. So it's like, oh, it's so nice on the outside, but you have a thorny side, right? Which is absolutely true, and I think a lot of people relate to that. They're quite nice people, but they have a thorny side if you push the wrong buttons. But technically, if you think about it, that could apply. Doesn't apply to cactus. Okay, cacti are already thorny. could apply to fruit plants. Not in the fact that they're thorny, but in the fact that some fruits or plants could be poisonous to certain people or animals. It could also apply the same thing to root vegetables and herbs and grass and moss, technically. So, yeah. I don't think I'd be grass or moss. Grass is just conjuring up this image in my head of like people walking all over me because I'm grass and people walk on grass. No. Root vegetable. A lot of root vegetables, if not all of them, grow in the ground. And that's giving me an imagery in my head of like an ostrich sticking its head in the sand. Is it an ostrich? Emu? Some big bird sticking its head in the sand. So, no, so not me. Cactus, no. Let's see. Why am I putting so much thought into this answer? That's one thing maybe I need to analyze. Why do I feel I need to put so much thought into this one answer? Okay, so. Back from ads. Welcome back. To recap, my original answer was going to be a rosebush. It was, what kind of plant do you think you would be? My rosebush answer was going to be, oh, they're nice and pretty and smells good, but thorns. Then I realized that technically applies to fruit plants, root vegetables, herbs, grass and moss, because some of them, of all of those varieties, could be, they're not necessarily thorny, but they could be poisonous to other people or animals. That was my logic. That was my logic and my reasoning. That fell through the window immediately. And so now I am contemplating which option I actually go with. I'm not going with a cactus, because I don't think I'm like a cactus. I don't think I'm like a root vegetable, because it conjures up this image in my head of like an ostrich with their head in the sand, and that's not me. I don't want to be grass or moss, because grass just makes me picture people walking all over me, because people like to walk on grass. Not my thing. So we're down to a tree, medicinal herb, fruit plant, or a rosebush. Ancient tree, wise and forever living. Is it forever living though? Technically. Because all it takes is them to decide that they're going to start using wood as a fuel source. So it's only living until its resources become a requirement for life. Outside of, you know, moss growing on it and using it for nutrients. I don't know why I'm putting so much thought into this answer, I really don't. Okay, part of me wants to put delicious or medicinal herb. Because I'm very much the person that's like, how can I fix this situation? And I feel like that's usually what medicines do. Or herbs just in general, even if it's not a medicinal one. Because how many times have you eaten something that has not been seasoned and been like, damn, this could do with some seasoning? And herbs are seasoning. I'm gonna go with herbs.
You're clearly interested in our ancestors' rituals of utility. But that's exactly what I thought you were. You see, these patterns, they flow through all of us the same. Yet they always come out different.
Sorry, I dribbled the very last drips of my coat down my shirt. I didn't even mean to. I was just trying to finish what was in the can. There's still drips in there. I just had to laugh when he was like, ah, that's why I would have picked you to be as well. I feel like he's just programmed to say that regardless of what we pick, but it's fine. Anyway. Moving swiftly along. Why tend these gardens when our ancestors are long dead?
Our ancestors grew plants for their colors, their tastes, and their general utility. It is said they could identify a fruit based on the flavor of the air alone. Our senses may not be so honed, but we're no less evolved from the same natural world. Thank you for stopping by, 1K. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Honestly, I think there might be some very specific fruits you could tell from a sniff of the air. However, I'm not sure that there's very many of them that you could tell from a sniff of the air, just that they're growing there. Or maybe that's just me. He's like, we listen and we don't judge. This is the best way to be. So sorry, but I have to go pop off. Energy's crashing. That's okay.
The Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition is now open to visitors. However, please note that due to an unauthorized strike, public transport will be temporarily unavailable. May the founder be with you.
Cool. Yeah, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it, and I understand. Go crash out. You need your sleep. Have the best evening. Have a great weekend, and I will catch you on Sunday, hopefully, for your stream. Have a lovely remainder of stream and a great weekend. Thank you, you too, and yeah, I'll catch you on Sunday. I really appreciate you being here, so thank you for that, and hopefully you've enjoyed what you've seen. Helga, oh yes, woo-woo woman.
1K, what can I do for you?
Will you do something different for me now that I've spoken to you, like behind closed doors? What update do I want? Majestic, oh my god, majestic dashing hamsters? I've never seen that option before. Nighty night, night night. Thank you for being here. Have the best sleep. Inner peace, 1,000 credits. Do I even have any credits? I don't even know. I'm curious what she says if we pick majestic dashing hamsters.
You remember the code phrase? Oh, it is fun, isn't it? All this adventure and discovery and subterfuge. Here, let me top up your credit balance for you. It's the least I can do.
I forgot.
1,000 credits. You're rich. Spiritually, anyway. Don't go spending it all at once. Now, what can I get you?
I forgot because we spoke to her behind closed doors and we got a code word. Well, you know what? I couldn't afford the inner peace 1,000 credits before. Now I'm curious.
Woo. Inner peace doesn't come cheap. Come back when you've got 1,000 credits.
You just gave me 1,000 credits.
Gosh, I completely forgot. Well,
from 5 seconds ago?
Did being rich bring you inner peace?
No.
Oh, that usually does a trick. What about before? Did you feel inner peace before I made you rich?
No.
The fact that you're trying to buy inner peace tells me you're still looking for solutions outside of yourself. What helps me is letting go of the idea that what makes me happy is facts about the world. Sure, it helps when things go well, but if you depend on those things, you will have nothing left when they're gone. If you can learn to trust yourself, you can learn to trust the world.
Okay. So, standard, woo-woo, this is how you find yourself wording. But how? This is easier said than done.
I know. I wish the how was a fact we could learn from a book. But it's a practice. I can use words to tell you how to ride a bike, but the only way you learn is by doing it.
Okay. Sure, I get it now. Thanks.
You're quite welcome. Glad to help. So, something else perhaps?
So, yeah. She's definitely just selling
Please
words.
come back if you need anything else.
She's essentially just selling words to hopefully make you feel better about yourself. But it's fine. It's fine. I never even managed to speak to her behind closed doors before, so I never got the dashing hamsters code word before. So that was interesting.
Oh, 1K. What are you doing here?
Looking for Cornelius.
Ah, I assume it has something to do with your expedition? I must admit I haven't been following the news. Sorry, been a little lost lately.
Are you okay?
No, not really. When you asked me what I would do now that my job is redundant, I don't know, I guess I hadn't thought about it. I had just focused on getting there. And after you left, it all just rushed over me. The truth is, I don't know who I am without this. Creating new life, guiding people into existence, that's who I am. More importantly, I think that's who I want to be. And if we stop growing, that's the one thing I can't be anymore. That's why I wanted to talk to Cornelius. He was there at the beginning. He knows where we came from. I thought he might help me understand where I could go next.
Not the hiccups again. This is not the time, body. Not the time. Let's have a look. You can find new calling. Shouldn't have to give up who you are. Honestly, you shouldn't have to give up who you are.
Thank you, 1K. I don't want to. I liked who I was. Who I still am. Now, you said you were looking for Cornelius?
Mm-hmm. Yep, he seems to have been at the Megastructure with Athena.
Oh, that's... well, I suppose it shouldn't really come as a surprise. They were very close, you know. After she disappeared, he went away for a long time. On a research expedition, he said. To be honest, everyone assumed he was working out his grief over being left behind. Many of the first companions were deeply shocked by her decision, particularly Byron.
Where is he now?
That's the thing. I wanted to talk to him about my future, but he wasn't responding to my messages. So I came here to talk to him, and he seems to have vanished.
Oh? Any idea where he might have gone?
No. The truth is that for the longest time, he barely left the museum. He was always at his terminal, working day and night. I asked him what he was doing once, and he said he was saving the past.
Okay. Did you check his house?
I did, on my way here. And I messaged most of his other friends. He doesn't seem to be anywhere in the city at all.
Can I access his terminal?
I suppose so. It seems a little unethical, but then... it is just his work terminal, right?
Yeah, that's all.
Good luck with everything, 1K. And thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
Thanks, Neith. Okay. Let's access his terminal. Notes. Notes. Lab location inaccessible. Deliberate? Unclear. User profile? Yes. Gold puzzles as barrier? Yes. Hidden as self-protection? Likely. External help for upload? Yes. Ask Herman? No. Trust 1K? Undecided. Applicable to Calvin? No. Applicable to Saravi? With Noema? Yes. That's interesting notes. Okay. Otter! Otter, Otter, Otter! Otter is here! Hey Otter! How you doing? Welcome on in. Happy Friday! Is this some schematics? I think it's schematics.
So this is what Cornelius was working on? Strange. It looks a bit like the blueprints for the Somnodrome, but no, it's not quite that. Is he trying to isolate something in the buffer? Maybe Melville can make sense of it, but I think this might be a dead end.
I need to finish up with the mayor. You can head back to the VTOL whenever you're ready. I'll meet you there. No rush, though.
Okay, well, while I'm here, and I got derailed back to New Jerusalem, let's do these 6 arrangers. More like, why am I doing? Aww. I will sleep very soon, but I want to be there. I want to lurk here. That's okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking. You know I really appreciate it. And I hope when you do fall asleep, you have the best sleep. Because you deserve it. Thank you for the head pats. And I hope you've had not too stressful of a week. Because it sounds like you really need a break. So hopefully that's not because you've had a stressful week. Deserving things is of the past. That is not true. Sweetie, you know I will never say that. That is not true. You're always, always deserving of good things. Whether you believe it or not. And I don't need to convince you of that. It's just the truth. Oh! G! Well, come on in, G-Funk! Damn! It must be like 6 AM for you. It's morphin time! Welcome on in, Raiders. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, everybody! Let me get to the pause screen. How was stream? How did you go with Invisible War? Let me give you a quick shout out. How is everybody? Welcome in. Happy Friday. For those of you who don't know me, hi. I'm abbievt. I'm a variety VTuber here on Twitch.
Sausage. I got a sausage.
You got a sausage, eh? Sorry. I'm a variety VTuber here on Twitch. We're playing Talos Principle 2 at the moment. Basically the way I run this is we play one game at a time, and when I finish that game I run this wheel, and then the wheel picks our next game. So there's a lot of backlog stuff on there, and then there's some just favorite stuff that I put on there because I wanted to stream it with you guys. So if that interests you, feel free to stick around. If you need to go to sleep, which, gee, sounds like you need to go to sleep at 5:30 AM. I think you need to sleep, but well done on finishing your game. The world is now the Borgie. Borgie. Nice. You conk out now? Okay, Otter, have a good sleep. Thank you for the lurks, and enjoy your sleeps. And welcome on in, Raiders. Yeah, great to have you guys here. Yeah, I'm lost now. I don't get raids very often, so then I kind of forget all of my stuff. Skyla, thank you for the follow. Thank you. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff on my wheel. There's also some stuff that's not on the wheel at the moment because, well, there's big games like Elder Scrolls that I don't really want to put on the wheel every time. Because could you imagine landing on Elder Scrolls, we finish the next one, and then it lands on Elder Scrolls again? Took me 18 streams to finish Morrowind, which was the third one. So it's gonna come in and out. Now in a conundrum. Do I stay awake for another hour and walk my dog at sunrise? Or sleep for 2.5 to 3 hours and then walk him while I'm a zombie? Depends how much energy you have, I think. If you got the energy to stay up for the extra hour and see the sunrise and be like, oh, that's so pretty, I like that, then go sleep for a while, do that. If you don't have the energy, get the nap in. I feel like that's the only, like, differentiation between them. 18 streams to finish Morrowind. Were you speedrunning? Nope. No, I wasn't speedrunning. I just played the base game. I played the base game until we took down Dagoth Ur, and then we swapped to a different game. That's also how I run this. It's just like, if I could do the base game, we do the base game. So, yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Sounds super fast for a game that huge. It is a big game, but that makes me more scared for Oblivion and Skyrim because they're bigger games. Just logically, they should be bigger games. It took me 6 months to finish KOTOR 2. And then you've got me who doesn't even know what KOTOR 2 is. From the context, I know it's a game. That's all I know. Oh, that's all I know. Yep. But then again, you play a lot of retro games. I probably should have said that. G-Funk plays a lot of retro games, you guys. And if that's your thing, I definitely would drop him a follow. Definitely. Knights of the Old Republic. Oh, okay. That I've heard of. That one I've heard of. No, that one I've heard of, funnily enough, because my boyfriend at the time when I was in uni would come to lectures with me, because we were taking the same classes, and he would bring his gaming laptop, like his 18-inch Alienware gaming laptop, and sit at the back of the room and spend the entire lecture just playing Knights of the Old Republic. And I was like, dude, no wonder you had to resit your exams. Because he never paid any attention to anything. But anyway, that's a very random fact for you. There we go, yes. Yeah. Knights of the Old Republic I've heard of. And not a complete loss. I'm not completely lost to the insanity that is the gaming industry. Yet. Oh, I'm gonna struggle to figure this one out, aren't I? That's okay. I also have a really deep love of anything with puzzles in it, so if it's a puzzle game, there's a decent chance it's either on my wish list or on my to-be-played list. Bato, welcome on in? Or Kev? Or I'll go with Kev, because otherwise I'll forget which one. Hope the tuition wasn't expensive. Well, it was quite expensive. I was born and raised in Scotland, and so it was free for me. I just have to pay my student loan back. But he was from England and decided to still go to uni in Scotland, so he had to pay the full, like, I think it was like, oh, let me think, I think it was around 18,000 a year. But mine was, if I had to pay it, would have been half that, because I was a Scottish citizen, so it was like 9,000, but then there were like, the government covers it because they just do. That's just how it worked back then. I think it still works like that now, actually. Hold on. I'm losing my brain again. My brain cells have just decided not to turn on tonight, you guys. Don't worry about it. It's not a common occurrence at all. Sure. But yeah. Oh. And he wondered why he had to resit, like, I think it was only 2 exams, shockingly, but he wondered why he had to resit. That's some expensive KOTOR gameplay. Yep. Yes, indeedy it is. Would not recommend. Although having said that, his parents were just like, we have money, it's fine. So, yeah. I don't think he really cared that much. Like, we want to go that deep into it. We're talking about the same guy who was like, oh, I have an addiction to, let's call them adult websites. And let's call them the same kind of adult websites where you can hire certain people for company. To the point where he spent all of his student loan on it 1 year. And his parents just paid off all of his debt for him without even questioning where it came from. So, yeah. There's that. And if you're wondering, Abby, why are you so bad at picking men? You'll be glad to know that's over. You'll be glad to know I finally picked right. That may or may not be the entire reason I live in a completely different country now. You're solving these problems like a boss. Sometimes I just place them and they happen to fit exactly where I'm wanting to put them. And it works. And sometimes I'm clueless. And I'm confused by it. But I just somehow managed to get it to work out anyway. I was just about to ask. No, I picked better, don't worry. He was hiring assistants while he was still your boy. Okay. Technically, no. Technically, no. I didn't explain that very well. This was in his first year. We didn't start dating till my second year. And we started at the same time. But because of his addiction to other websites, he was very regularly on them when I was either in the room or... In fact, at one point it turned out I had been asleep next to him and he had spent all night awake on them. So, yeah. There's that. Not the best. Quentin, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can I... Okay. I see the right shape, it's just the wrong direction. Can I fix this, is the question. The answer might be no, but I'm not determined. I'm determined for that not to be the answer. Cute. Yes, thank you. I'm going to be very honest with you. I did not get them commissioned. They are also not AI. When I first started streaming, I was like, I don't want to spend money on this till I know that I'm actually going to enjoy it and stick around with it for a while. So I was looking for free stuff. And it turns out there's actually a decent amount of free stuff on a website called... I just blanked on it. Oh, nope. I'm literally gonna say it and I forgot what it was called. Shoot. Do you know what? Hold on. I have the stream chat open on my iPad and I have something written about it in my about section. Let's have a look. Where is it? Stream spell. That's it. Stream spell. So, all of my like overlay stuff, all of my panels down below, most of my current emotes are free from stream spell. The emotes that aren't are the non-Pokemon ones, apart from the emote that's me being like shock face. That was just a PNG make. That I don't know if I did it or somebody else from stream did it, but they're all free. At the time that I found them, they were free anyway. I haven't seen them on stream spell for a long time, so that's a little worrying, but at the time they were there. And that's all I can say. How do I go about fixing this? I feel like I've made it worse for myself. Sorry I had to deal with that. Glad you sound like you're in a better place now. Thank you. Much better place. Would much rather be in this place. What? I would much rather be in this place and actually having solved this puzzle. Where is the solution? What am I missing? I know I'm missing something. Hold on. Let me move this over here. I don't think this is gonna go in that specific place, but we're gonna just move stuff around. It's fine. Come on. It's gotta fit somewhere. Surely. Or not. Maybe not. Oh gosh. I'm screwing this one up. The best part is I had it at one point where it was only one piece I had left to find space for, and now I screwed it up. Now I have to find space for two of them. And I could fit one of them in that space, but not both. Because they're both squares. Okay. Is there another... I can move this down, but then that feels like it was a bit pointless. Hold on. Oh, I'm screwing this up. What was that about me solving them like a boss, G? Oh my goodness. Maybe I need to just take all 3 blocks. Well, there's 4 of them, but take 3 of the 4 blocks out Maybe I can work them around stuff. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's gonna work. Shit. Oh man. I really feel like I'm losing my mind. Not for the first time today. Let's just move this. At this point, I'm just going to be moving stuff till it fits. Just going to be moving stuff till it fits. But yeah, thank you very much. And Kev, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome on in. Thank you very, very much for the raid. And I hope that when you do sleep, eventually, that you have some very good sleep, because that's a very long time to be awake for. I don't think I've pulled an all-nighter since I was in uni. So, yeah, I hope you have a good weekend with a lot of good sleep in it. Okay, so now I have the space for that one shape that I could have done before. Yeah. I love how I'm like, I'll do this just for fun since I'm here in New Jerusalem anyway. On the plus side, this is the last one. On the downside, I've got myself stuck again. Help! Oh my goodness. Why did my brain pick this exact moment to stop working? It's a very good question. See, now I need a different square. Come on, they've got to all fit together at some point, Abby. They've got to. You did not come this far for this not to work out. Oh god, I could fit this in, and then this, and then I wish I had a square piece. This isn't an easy one. No, it's not. Hold on. This is the difficult one. The green ones were the easy ones. Yellow was medium. And the red, they're difficult. Honestly, I was gonna say I like how I split out with that, and now it's put all my pieces back at the side, but you know what, maybe that's what I needed. Maybe I need a fresh start. I feel like maybe my first layout was off. Let's have a look. Oh, we could just make this like a frame. Because all 4 of the blocks will fit in each corner, and then all 4 of the straight pieces will fit between them like a frame. Let's try that way. I will say I try not to use like guides to find stuff unless I'm really stuck. So trying to avoid using a guide for this, because I feel like I should be able to do this without a guide. But we will see. No, put that there. There? Ooh, this might not be quite right. I think it's close, but it's not quite right. It is close. I feel like it's close anyway. Oh, no, didn't mean to move that piece. Wait, am I just making the same? I'm making the same. problem for myself. Okay. What if... move some stuff around. What if this is meant to go there? And then... this? Okay. Again, I feel like I'm gonna leave myself a problem. But we will see. Yes, that's a small problem. Okay. It's not super big. I could probably fix it. Maybe? Oh, no. Oh, man. I can fix it, but the L piece needs to be the other way around. Faces the wrong way. Okay. Both L pieces face the same way, so can't do that. Let's move this out of the way again. Just gonna keep staring at it till it shows me an answer, just like, ah. I don't think that's gonna happen. You never know, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Let me move these, maybe. Maybe. I don't think this is gonna work. You got this? I hope so. I hope so. Oh, thank you for the first. I didn't realize anybody hadn't, nobody had claimed the first yet. Well done on claiming the first, like, what is it, almost 2 hours into stream? Sorry, I didn't think that would work. Yeah, no. Honestly, normally somebody already claims the first. So I'm quite shocked that it's still available. Come on, please. How badly do you think the game wants me to beg for it to give me the answer? Because I'm not going to. But it's giving me the feeling that it wants me to. Come on, this cannot be this difficult. Surely. Come on, I just gotta be messing something really small up, right? Or not. First. Nice try. It's gotta be something really small and I'm not seeing it. It's not these. I can move this here, but I don't think that's gonna make a difference. Nope. I'm just gonna struggle apparently. I don't even need to do this. This is literally not even part of the game. This is just a side quest. I did it! I'm so excited that I couldn't pick up the last piece. I don't even know what made me pick up that piece. I was picking up pieces at random. But I guess now they're all solved. Thank you, thank you. Yep. Okay, I guess we can continue with the actual game now. You probably picked a really good time to raid in, Gene, because I wasn't even doing main story.
Dude, you're back from the island. I'm so glad you're okay, dude. Especially after what happened to Byron.
If you're completely lost, feel free to jump back in the VOD, since Twitch now allows rewinds. There's a dude named Byron. He got stuck somewhere and we had to leave without him. That's the quick, non-spoilery version. And actually, on that note, I realized some people might not have even heard of the Talos Principle, never mind the Talos Principle 2. It's a puzzle game. The entire first game, you're basically in a simulation, and the whole point is you go around all these puzzle rooms and pick up things called sigils, which then you use to make those little puzzles that I was doing. You make those to like open different gates and doors and stuff. The second one is basically the sequel to that, and the whole time you're playing robots, but basically now the robots have made themselves into like a full civilization, and there's a whole story about like the people that founded it have gone missing and you have to find out what happened to them, and it also still involves the same puzzle mechanics. So yeah. You're in for a great time if you love puzzle games, put it that way. And in this case, you're in for a good time if you enjoy having your mind put into a state of existential dread sometimes. Because some of these characters, they're just like, oh, life sucks. And I'm like, am I playing a game or playing real life? How's the situation in New Jerusalem?
Lately, a lot of folks have been saying maybe that Byron dude is right after all. Like, maybe to really be excellent to each other, we have to build something new and bodacious. Don't know what'll happen now that he's had that bogus accident.
Have you ever met Cornelius?
Yeah, I come here all the time. He's a wise dude. I've asked him a lot of dumb questions, and he's always taken the time to answer them.
Okay, have a nice day, dude. So because society has like basically actual human, like us society has disappeared, and the robots have kind of taken over. They now call themselves human and refer to like us little flesh humans as their ancestors. It's a whole thing.
Good luck.
Founder's blessings.
Oh yeah, and people actually talk to you when you go past them in the street.
Welcome back.
But right now, we had to come back to the main city because our dude Byron got stuck. But now hopefully we're gonna go back.
We must listen to the wisdom of the
puzzles?
ancient writers,
Hopefully.
or we will fail the Founder's trial. The Megastructure must be rejected.
Oh, there's somebody else I can talk to here. Hold on. Listen to the ancient writers, we must be humble. Okay, what does this dude have to say?
You are the Founder's chosen, but you are in grave danger of going astray. Heed my words, 1K. If you fail this trial, a year from now, New Jerusalem will lie in ruins.
And you know this how?
Anyone can see the truth if they are willing to open their eyes. Have you not read the books of our ancestors? In every one of them, the same story is told, again and again, that the pursuit of knowledge can only lead to death and grief. That is what all the great ancient visionaries foresaw. Listen to their warnings. Seek happiness in tranquility, and avoid ambition.
Okay. Why does that one speak like a cliche surfer from LA? So because they're all robots, basically the way they learned to be able to speak and like what vocabulary to use is pretty much basically explained as like a language library. So I think they get like voice mod boxes, and they just get randomly assigned from like all of the accents from all over the world when real humans existed. And so whatever voice you get comes with its own language library. So like the tech woman, who's very much like, I'll fix everything that's broken, definitely got like an English, like British English box, and so she has like little weird British slang terms, and she's like, jiffy. The heck is a jiffy? It's actually kind of funny, because they actually don't know what to do with it. Like originally when we met the dude, the purple dude that we were just talking to, that you're talking about, he was like, should I change my voice box or not? People say it's really weird and I don't understand what half of it means. And it was just like, you get to choose whether you get him to change his voice box or not. And I was like, you know what? No, it's unique. It's fine. So that's why he still has the same voice. Hey Nerdtendo, welcome on in. Thank you for the head pats. If you need to lurk, please feel free to lurk, but I hope you're doing good. Oh, this guy was rambling at us about not being ambitious because it's not what the ancient folks wanted. Okay. And it'll lead to destruction. Well, I mean, most things could lead to destruction if they're done too far. Oh, that's a good response. That can easily become a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you can no longer imagine a better future, you cannot build one.
The very idea of a better future is what's rotten. That is what the ancients were trying to tell us. All the problems of the world come from those who think the world needs to be improved.
So we shouldn't even try?
Yes. Progress is a fantasy. Things never truly change.
This guy has problems.
All we can do is prevent our hubris from making things worse.
He's like the worst kind of pessimist. He's like the pessimist that refuses to accept that things need to change for things to be better because he thinks nothing can be better. That's bogus, dude. I could do it in my really bad fake American accent. That's bogus, dude. But it's really bad. I apologize for your ears for listening to that. Hope you're doing good as well. Wonderful to see you. I'm doing well. Good. Glad you're doing well. I'm doing good too. I'm glad it's Friday. I can't decide if my brain cells are turning on today or not. And apparently neither can they. So there's always that. But I'm doing good. Work was not too stressful today, which is always a good thing. Always helped by the fact that I now don't have to finish work at 5 and I can finish at 3:30 on a Friday. Oh, the 3:30 finish is perfect. It makes life so much better. Nobody wants to go into a weekend being like, oh my god, I'm so exhausted and frustrated from work.
1K, could you
But it
join
happens
us for a
too
quick
much.
debrief?
Yeah, I was just walking towards the table, Jeremy.
Attending today are advisors from engineering, the archive scholars, and Helga.
Yes, don't mind me. I'm just an admirer of governmental transparency.
Yes, well. While the mayor is briefed by Alcatraz, he's asked us to review recent events. Byron's loss has unsettled us all. It may be too dangerous to allow this expedition to continue.
Bedtime for me. Things I thought I could stay awake, but it didn't work. Okay, thank you for being here, G-Funk. Thank you so much for the raid. Have the best sleep, and have an amazing weekend. And I'll probably catch one of your streams next week again. So, have a fantastic time. Thank you again. And again, guys, if you're not already following, although I'm sure most of you came over here from G-Funk's stream, but if you're not already following, please go follow G-Funk. He plays a lot of retro games and stuff, and he's a good laugh over there. And he gets basically sponsored by Domino's every Friday. I don't know if I want to know what that video is.
What? What was that at the end? What was that?
Okay. Looking forward to meeting you in person at PAX. Ooh, I have another Coke. Thank you. Yes, looking forward to meeting you at PAX as well. It's a couple months away, but yes. Oh! Are you that sleepy that you can't stand up straight? It's okay. My boyfriend's exhausted. Oh. I'm not exhausted. I'm kind of hyper. I don't even know if I need the second coat, to be honest. I left the light on? Oh. I didn't mean to leave the light on. I'm sorry. I think I was distracted, not sleepy. Which happens a lot. I get distracted. Sorry. The actor is the big brother from the Wonder Years TV show. Another TV show I've never heard of. It sounds like it might be Australian. So we're gonna go with that, and that would make sense why I haven't heard of it. Ended up getting a turntable CD player last week. I've been enjoying it. Nice! What kind of things have you been listening to on it? Okay. Right, we're trying to decide what to do about Byron. I need to remember where we are with this game. I do get distracted very easily. No, I have no diagnosis. Yes, it's really suspected that I have ADHD. But anywho's. All good, if I remember we'll take a tangent about it when you pop in next time. Okie dokie, have a great night. Well, weekend I guess, morning. Nap. See you later. Oh, okay. Byron, what do we do about Byron? Okay. I don't think we're gonna leave it alone. He did take risks. I don't understand why he stuck his hand on that data pad, to be honest. Might not be safe, but we can't leave him behind. The island has tech we can't afford to ignore. I mean, true, but that's not really the main point of this, is it? The island's one big puzzle, it's halfway solved. We can't quit now. Now that appeals to my puzzle-loving side. For sure. We're just gonna go with that. The island's one big puzzle, it's halfway solved. We can't quit now.
It is all deliciously mysterious, isn't it?
Let's not forget the dam's falling apart. We can't depend on hydro forever. With just a fraction of the power that island can generate, we could grow this city into a planetary society.
Or, quite possibly, destroy ourselves in the process.
True, but why would we not even try? More important matters. Beware of the fate of those who wield power beyond reckoning. Trust ourselves to make good of this opportunity.
Wise words from one so young. Yet I submit that island holds secrets far more valuable than mere energy generation.
What could be more important?
The Somnodrome, of course. If we could find a working model, it would herald a sea change in our moral and self-understanding. The question of how we should build New Jerusalem would simply be moot.
I mean, I agree because I've played this game before, but we're gonna go with how. Why?
The Somnodrome was supposed to let us interact with our own subconscious code. It's a cool idea, but it wouldn't necessarily solve all our problems.
My own studies prove that we operate on an intrinsic moral logic. It's what makes us human. But our access to it is only indirect. Our ancestors created art, philosophy, and parable to help bridge that gap. The Somnodrome would help us to cut out the middleman and ask the source directly. We would finally have an answer to the great moral questions.
So, it's a newfangled way to make the same old mistake of judging who's good and who's bad.
We're fortunate 1K preserved the Somnodrome for our study. Initial data suggests it was a prototype with substantial design flaws. But there may be a working device elsewhere on the island.
Then the question is, what would 1K do if they found it?
Ooh. Hello, Fluff. Sorry guys, the cat wants to come and join. Hello. I have to move stuff so she can sit where she wants to sit now, 'cause she always wants to sit right in front of the keyboard. Hello. Hi, Fluff. Good girl. Okay. I sometimes use it as a speaker or for the CDs I collected. Game sounds, and it's been fun to listening to music with no screen. Yeah. To be honest, I do enjoy listening to music, but I also miss listening to music where the only way to listen to music was like cassette tape or CD player, and you didn't have to be on like a mobile phone to use Spotify or something. So yeah, I get that. That makes sense. What would I do with the Somnodrome if it was there working and I found it? I would probably use it myself and then see how I feel.
No! This is much too important to decide on a whim.
But it's so much more fun when we're kept in suspense. You all sound so sure of what's best for this city. Do you ever think you might be so busy changing the world for the better, you'll forget how to see that it's perfect already?
So clearly there are different perspectives in the room. The only way we are going to move forward is if the team gets back out there. 1K, I believe Alcatraz is waiting for you at the VTOL. We'll be keeping an eye on your stream from here.
Okay. We've got ads starting in about 45 seconds, everybody. Just a quick heads up. I like how he's saying it's too important to make a decision on a whim. But really, if we're standing around a table and you're telling us to make a decision, you're also telling us to make a decision on a whim. So, which one is it? Ooh, I can talk to some people. Who are you? Who are you? Herman! Hey.
What can I do for you, 1K?
What do you think about the tech we've discovered?
They all sound very promising, of course. Apparently, it's possible to just magic things into existence now. But what is the cost, 1K? There's always a cost.
Enjoy your ads, guys. There's a decent chance that I've probably just come to a different area by the time you come back, but I doubt that you'll have missed very much, if anything. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. If you want to catch up on the VODs, there's also a way to do that, which I'll tell you about when you come back. Just so you don't miss it for definite. We have to rescue Byron.
I agree. We can't just leave one of our most important citizens in that death trap.
I have to go.
It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
Oh, the fluff's being very cute. Hi. You're gonna use that mouse as a pillow again, aren't you? You're very cute. The screen is only moving because she's using the mouse as a pillow. You're so cute. Oh, I'm getting head scratches too. Hi. I know what you want. You want Mom to do absolutely nothing but give you little scritches so you can cuddle my arm and purr and be cute, don't you, Fluff? Do you know the only problem with that right now? Mom's streaming, baby. Oh, I tried to move my hand and she literally put her paw down on it harder to keep it in place. Aww. Oh, I love you too. You give me slow blinks. You're so cute. Is this you telling me this is what we're gonna do while everybody has ads for the next 2 minutes? You're just gonna get cuddles. Eh? Yeah? You're so cute. You know something I can do one-handed? I can use a controller one-handed, so I can at least get on the VTOL and move on to the next piece.
What did the mayor say?
I convinced him that we need to keep going until we found Byron.
Did he want us to leave him behind?
No, he's just concerned for our safety. And he's right to be. But we're going back anyway.
Very cute. Oh, let my arm go free, huh? Do boop.
Great trials lie ahead of you, my child. But your choices will determine the future.
Where's the sun? Can I find the sun? It's still there. Yay! Oh, he's sitting up now. You're gonna be upset that I took my hand away. You let it go.
Are you receiving?
Yep. Welcome back to the mysterious island, everyone.
How's the situation?
Whatever Byron did seems to have sent the whole system into some kind of lockdown. I can't access any of the terminals, although I suspect 1K still could.
Why would that be the
For
case?
the resub.
When 1K connected to the data stream, the system assigned him a user profile. The rest of us are locked out, which means I'll need your help, 1K, because a lot of stuff doesn't seem to be working.
Okay. Check it out and see what you can fix. But please remember, what matters most is finding Byron.
Okay, we gotta find Byron. But also, I really need to do the South 1 area of puzzles. Otherwise my entire plan is thrown off just because we got sent back to New Jerusalem. Okay. Alright. Is Mum allowed to play her game now, Fluff? Oh, you're so cute. You're so precious. If I had an extra camera and you would sit in one place for long enough, I could have a kitty cam. Couldn't I? Yeah. You're beautiful. Okay. Welcome back from ads. TT, thank you so much for the resub. You didn't have to do that. 29 months. That doesn't sound right. But I know it has almost been 2.5 years since I... Oh no. No, it hasn't. It's almost been 3 years since I started streaming. 2.5 years since I got affiliate and you could subscribe. No. Okay, I need to stop giving the cat strokes and actually play the game. What's in my social media stuff? Let's have a quick look. Yes, okay. See, South is open all the way, which is great. We're gonna start with South 1 when we get there. I have 3 social medias. Let's have a look. City News. Crier 656. The expedition to the Founders Island has suffered a serious setback as all contact with Byron 7 was lost during a foray into the interior of the megastructure. Byron is assumed to be alive, but trapped within a data stream overload and unable to disconnect. Several sources in the government expressed a lack of surprise at this turn of events, citing the first companion's history of rash behavior. Quote, hopefully this gets people thinking about the dangers of populism, unquote, one source told me. Quote, it's been alarming to see people suddenly falling for this utopian foolishness, unquote. Well, okay then. GemFX 312 now open. Jeremy, I'm very happy to announce that the Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition is now open to visitors. Come play the 3 winning works at the Gehenna Memorial Pavilion. Orinia, finally, can't wait. Letitia, wonderful news, I'll be attending today. Budahas, nice. Zagaran, will these be made available through the interface too? Jeremy, yes, after the exhibition is over. Okay, good, so it doesn't matter that I accidentally skipped out on that. Because I was too busy doing puzzles. That's good. Okay, the optimist. Neve. Quote, the pessimist is commonly spoken of as the man in revolt. He is not. Firstly, because it requires some cheerfulness to continue in revolt, and secondly, because pessimism appeals to the weaker side of everybody, and the pessimist, therefore, drives as roaring a trade as the publican. I need to hydrate. The person who is really in revolt is the optimist, who generally lives and dies in a desperate and suicidal effort to persuade all the other people how good they are. It has been proven 100 times over, if you really wish to enrage people and make them angry, even unto death, the right way to do it is to tell them that they are all the sons of God. Jesus Christ was crucified, it may be remembered, not because of anything he said about God, but on a charge of saying that a man could in 3 days pull down and rebuild the temple. Every one of the great revolutionists, from Isaiah to Shelley, have been optimists. They've been of the great revolutionists. They've been indignant, not about the badness of existence, but about the slowness of men in realizing its goodness. The prophet who is stoned is not a brawler or a marplot. He is simply a rejected lover. He suffers from an unrequited attachment to things in general. Unquote. G.K. Chesterton. Oh my god, that was so long. Give me a second. I feel like I don't normally talk this much. Zagaran, rip Byron. Orinia, rip Byron. Trinculo, TLDR. Fred, rip Byron. Rodamne, we don't know that he's dead. He may just be lost. He could still be saved. Zagaran, I was going to say something sarcastic, but you know what? In the spirit of optimism, I really hope so. Let's find out. Let's go head off to South 1, and we will finish off the puzzles in that region. Let's see how this goes. Whee! Okay, here's our transport pod. Oh, there we go. And let's go South 1.
1K, I'm sending you a little software upgrade I put together that should allow you to detect which files will lead to a data stream overload. Unfortunately, I'm not doing this to help you avoid them. In fact, I'm gonna need you to search for more.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that. But if we're going to unlock all the systems that aren't responding, you'll have to connect to the data stream. Possibly more than once. It's the only way for me to get access.
We can do that. It's fine, Muffle. Don't worry about it. Ooh, pretty desert scene. Nice. This looks kind of like an eagle. Like, like, I don't know why. That's my first thought. Kind of looks like an eagle with its wings spread.
Alright, 1K. In this area, there seems to be a problem with the machine that makes the tetromino bridges. That means you can solve the puzzles, but you can't activate the tower. Look for a lab that lets you connect to the data stream.
I already found it. I'll send you the coordinates.
Wait, you found it? Okay, cool. Well, let me get down to a lower level first, and I'll go straight to the lab. Instead of me having to chase the question marks that nobody else can see because they're hidden behind my scrollers at the top of the stream. Yes. Instead of searching for question marks, I can now just search for the yellow marker. Which apparently is here. This wasn't a difficult lab to find, actually. That's good. Okay, this also looks like they kind of just lived here.
Look at this place. It's beautiful, isn't it? Mesmerizing. That's how it lures you in, I think. You see all these beautiful things and your imagination starts working overtime. And then the puzzles, the towers, the mysterious apparitions, it all draws you further in, deeper into the trap. What if that's the whole point of this place? What if every time you have one of those visions, another little bit of you is corrupted, overwritten with the hubris of this place?
Okay. I had a response to that in my head and now I don't remember what it was. Okay, what are the response options? I haven't been corrupted, let's not be superstitious. I'm aware of this place too, but my mind is my own. I'm wary of this place too, but my mind is my own.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to suggest you were, whatever it is I'm trying to say. I guess I'm just disappointed in myself. Byron needs me. You all need me to do my job, and I can't even use a terminal. If this is all really the work of the Founder, I don't know, maybe she lost her way. Or maybe we're just not ready. But once we find Byron, I suggest we get the hell out of here and never come back.
Fair. I just remembered. I said I would let you guys know where you can catch my stuff if you're missing streams or wanting more content. I actually do have a YouTube. There's the link. It basically has pretty much all of my VODs on it and some Let's Play content, and you're gonna get more Let's Play content when I need to like take a break from stream for a week or for like a couple of weeks, and therefore wouldn't have any VOD content to post. So pardon me, so there is some more Let's Play content coming, but if you want to drop a follow there, feel free to. Again, there's no pressure whatsoever, and if you're interested, there's also my IGTV link, which will show you a list of everything that we've finished on stream so far. So yeah, just if anybody's interested, because I remembered I said I would do that. Okay, is this the terminal that I need? Are we getting a new mechanic? Oh, they're now in red if we're going to get a data stream overload. Okay, cool. From Thuya. Archived message from Thuya. Dear Founder, everything has gotten so much worse since you left. We keep pursuing the goal, but our lives are getting less happy. When the weather is dry and the dam runs low, there is nothing to do in the whole city. Things don't get fixed anymore. We even had to dismantle the cinema. I know it was frivolous and pointless when we can just watch video files, but it was fun to go watch movies together like people used to do. I believe in your wisdom, Founder. I believe we have to avoid hurting the planet like our ancestors did. But I don't know if the mayor is doing what you would have wanted. Isn't there another way of reaching the goal? Please, I know you left for a reason, but I don't think we can go on this way. And then every comment on it is errored. Okay, Talos Principle 2b. On the Universe. A fragment from Stratton's On the Universe. Amintus. You have made quite the catalogue of horrors, Stratton. Oh, they haven't put everything on the next line. Okay. Start again. Amintus. You have made quite the catalogue of horrors. Stratton. Children dying in their mother's arms. Cities... Oh, no. Okay, I'm blind and can't read. I will read this right this time, I promise. Amintus, you have made quite the catalogue of horrors, Stratton. Children dying in their mother's arms, cities perishing by the plague, and even animals living without peace or happiness. Nicomachus, why must we listen to this? You know I've just eaten a heavy dinner. Stratton, because these things which are ugly must be confronted for us to reach the truth. You spoke of justice earlier, Amintus, but are these things just? Amintus, they are not. Stratton, then you must admit the universe itself is not just. If the gods exist, 34, then they do not bend the world to their will. Rather, the universe proceeds as a machine, following its rules. Justice and virtue are human inventions. Amintus, are you saying justice and virtue are therefore illusory and should be abandoned? Stratton, the opposite, my friend. It is mankind alone that can impose these values upon this machine. Footnotes 34. It remains unclear whether Stratton believed in the gods or used them solely as metaphors. His work on the deities is no longer extant. Tantalizingly, Diogenes Laertius mentions that it caused a fistfight in the Lyceum. Athena, I thought what made us human was that we searched for meaning, but perhaps a better way of thinking about it is that we created meaning. This is true. This could be how things went. Hi, Fluff. Come back. Hold on. Hold on. You want to sit in front of the keyboard again? I have to move some stuff so you can do that. There you go. Good. Fluff. Oh, you give me slow blinks. Oh, so sweet. Noema Project 8. Progress notes. Trials 3526 through 3701. There's a pattern underneath. Don't know what there's a pattern underneath because the rest of it is corrupted. Trials 3702 to 4610. New primary site, but everything else is corrupted. Trials 4611 through 4699. Lake water for cooling. And the rest of it is corrupted. Alright, let's do our data stream power distribution.
Our ancestors kept telling themselves that the brevity of their lives didn't matter. But they had so little time to ever really think about anything. I've spent several human lifetimes studying this mystery, and only now am I beginning to see. The simulation was built on top of material reality, unable to escape its constraints. In the same way, physics as we understand it, even quantum physics, is built on top of a deeper reality. A set of rules that define existence itself. There is a universal language of creation, and I think we can learn it.
Found them right at the end. Nasil, welcome on in. How you doing? All the numbers are translatable. They're usually unrelated.
The language of creation. What were they doing here? And how far did they get?
I can't answer that, but I think I fixed the Tetromino bridge, machine, ring thing. I say I think because it's not in the schematics. And what I'm doing is hack work at best. Try it and see if it works.
Okay, well, we'll try it once we've done the puzzles, Melville. It's good to know that they're translatable, but not necessarily related. My brain always just reads them as like, oh, this got, like, trapped in the system and the file corrupted, but, like, some stuff still came through. So, yeah. But welcome on in. I see you're new here, so hi. I'm abbievt. I'm a variety VTuber here on Twitch, and basically I play one game at a time. When I finish the game, I run this little wheel, and then we pick the next game based on what the wheel lands on. So, yeah. I hope you're enjoying the content. I hope you're having a good Friday. What were we doing? We were reading more content. From Thekla to Athena, beloved founder, years have passed and still there is nothing but silence. Have we sinned? Have you abandoned us for our arrogance, our greed? Some of the others continue to build. I told them not to, but they don't listen to me. Byron is the worst of them. He disrespects you constantly, spreading lies and... Please know that there are those who remain faithful, who respect the limits you set and seek wisdom and humility as you taught. We may win the next election. Perhaps then you will return? Praise your name, Thekla862. Okay, from Trebuchet? From Trebuchet to Athena. Founder, although I was born in the early days of New Jerusalem, I never knew you well. This is not your fault. I became so focused on improving the dam that I didn't develop much in the way of social relationships, except perhaps with Melville. That doesn't mean I was unhappy. I was in fact extremely content. I like to solve complex problems in peace and quiet. That's who I am. But now the pleasure I used to get out of my work has faded. I may not need a lot of company, but I want my work to be meaningful, to contribute. It does not feel like that anymore, and when I suggest new projects, the mayor acts like I've committed a crime, like I should be ashamed. I do not like this. I do not care about social issues or debates. I do not want to get involved. I just want to be able to keep working on making things better. Please fix this situation. Thank you, Trebuchet216. And paying the price. From the introduction to Portraits of the Martyrs by S.T. Sanyal. The list of people condemned for advocating new ideas is long and depressing. Ignaz Semmelweis, utterly destroyed for suggesting doctors would wash their hands. Ludwig Boltzmann, ridiculed for suggesting the existence of atoms. Robert H. Goddard, mocked for arguing that a rocket could reach the moon. Al-Razi attacked for questioning the existence of humors. Barbara McClintock's discovery of transportation ignored for years. Transposition ignored for years. The list goes on. And we haven't even touched on what happens to those who suggest political rather than scientific improvements. Even when they succeed, they often still pay with their lives. These days, the idea of progress is frequently derided as yet another narrative. identified with the establishment by critics who curiously portray themselves as rebels. But the truth is that every step forward that humanity has ever taken has had enormous personal cost. Miranda, this means it's even more important to stand up for the truth, because so many others have already sacrificed themselves for it. Athena, it does, but what is the right way of doing it? Many died for the truth without accomplishing anything. Miranda, maybe we just have to do what's right and trust the universe. That's one way to go about it. That is one way to go about it. Right. We are now finally at the point where I can go back and do some more puzzles. Yay! If it's not obvious, I love me some puzzles. So let's go see if we can do these 10 puzzle rooms. If I happen to find the secret ones, we might do the secret ones. If not, that's okay too. Let's just see what we can find. And if I happen to run past some more data pads, we can probably interact with those as well. Okay, which way to number 1? This way? Okay. I think this area, it might even be this puzzle, had a puzzle that I did not like. Oh, okay, it was not this puzzle. Okay, good. Yes. Aha. I think I can access this puzzle from another side. Oh, it's not this side because that's a gate. Hold up. Check the other side of it. Can I access this puzzle? No? Shoot. Wait. There's gotta be a way to access the puzzle. Surely. Is there... do I have one of my... oh, teleport? Ah. We have discovered the teleport section. And now I suddenly remember, I think there were 2 puzzles in this area that I really struggled with, so... that's gonna be fun. But that's okay. It's alright, we're good with that. We are good with that. Part of me... actually, I wonder if I could take this with me and teleport. Oh, I can. Nice. Sweet. I'm gonna put the block there. Fly over with the teleport pad. Pop it down there. And then... you know what? I just need to do this twice, I think. Teleport over. Attach the fan. Back through, get the block, teleport back through, use it for this, and then puzzle done. Okay, there's 2 up the hill.
I've decoded another file from the data stream. Listen to this.
Mother and Father think of our discoveries as a language, a code. But I think they're wrong. They're so caught up in the technical details of running the experiments and upgrading the machine that they're not paying attention to the patterns we're finding, to the symmetries, the harmonies, the melodies. The fundamental language of reality is a kind of music, and it's beautiful. Beauty is an inherent property of the cosmos.
I love the way she looks at things.
Okay. Well, let's use the red one here. Oh, there's no more equipment for me to get over here. Shoot, okay. Can I use... can I pick this up? I just move it around a little bit more. Because I'm thinking I should be able to have it in such a position that maybe I can attach it to both red doors? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe missing a piece of equipment. Maybe being a little blind. Oh, you know what? I'm not being blind, but I'm being silly, because this needs to go closer to the hole. Not super far away, just closer. So I can pull it through. Then it'll work the way I want it to work. There we go. Connect it to both. Aha! There's a teleport pad now. Perfect. Love that. And I think... I need to... take this from there and teleport it out. But also take this and teleport it out. Okay. Put that there. And then this one can connect the blue two together. Oh, wait. Oh! No, kitty cat. Oh, no. Okay, hold on, let me disconnect that for right now. Disconnect the blue one as well. There we go. Red. Let's take the teleport through. Oh, no, wait. Okay, no, teleport can't go through there, but it can go through there. Okay, so I didn't need to do that at all. I was just being silly. Okay, there we go. Teleport. Puzzle done. Okay. Number 3 coming up. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that Yakut? Yes, it is. Let's talk to Yakut.
Listening to Miranda talk about beauty made me think. Okay, this might be super weird and kind of pretentious, but I honestly mean it. What is beauty? Like, where does it exist? Is it just in our minds? Or is there some objective component? Something quantifiable? I always thought it was just perception. But if I understand her correctly, Miranda sees beauty as a property of the universe itself.
Yeah. Beauty is an objective property we can perceive. Honestly, I'm gonna go with it's a property we can perceive.
That's interesting. So you think the world is beautiful whether or not someone is there to perceive it?
Yeah.
Even if we were all gone, it would still be beautiful?
Yeah. Yes, but it would be less beautiful without us, because we're also
That makes
things.
sense. We matter, but we're not everything. And the universe can go on without us.
Yep.
I can live with that.
I wanted to ask you about something else. What's your analysis of the southern regions?
The southern part of the island is a natural desert, basically just due to the chemical composition of the soil. I haven't been able to work out why it's so warm, though. It could be a warm ocean current or something to do with the megastructure's thermal output. New Jerusalem doesn't have the kind of equipment I'd need to figure that out.
Fair. Do you think Byron's okay?
I hope so. I understand why he was impatient, but he should have been more careful.
Did you know Cornelius?
Yeah, everyone knew Cornelius. After Eustathius retired, he was the only one left who was there since the beginning. Except I guess none of us really knew him after all. We all thought he was lost in the past, always studying the archive and the simulation. But he actually had all these secrets. And a daughter.
Are you disappointed in him?
No, just surprised. Maybe a little sad that he felt he couldn't trust anyone with the truth.
What did you do in New Jerusalem when we went back?
Mostly just made sure Pellegrino didn't mess up the VTOL. We only have a handful of them, and while they look cool on the outside, the truth is they're held together by gaffer tape and good intentions. There's a reason Melville's always complaining.
Okay. Societies unwilling to invest effort and resources into their infrastructures cannot remain functional.
When you put it like that, it seems hard to argue. More and more stuff isn't working anymore, and eventually there will be consequences.
Miranda said that the fundamental language of reality is a kind of music. Thoughts?
I think that's one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard. I hope it's true.
What kind of music do you like, by the way?
Okay, this may sound like a robot joke, but I love heavy metal, especially the more melodic kind. It's big, it's epic, it's full of emotion. You can really get lost in it. Actually, I named Bruce after Bruce Dickinson, the lead singer of Iron Maiden. They used to call him the air raid siren, which is also what my Bruce sounds like.
Okay, thanks. We were looking for number 3. Let's go find puzzle 3. Oh. You know what? I'm realizing I really needed this today. I really needed just a good gaming session, some laughs. Yeah. Definitely needed this. Okay, I remember this being a puzzle. I didn't enjoy the first time because I didn't understand it, but I think I can work it out. Hopefully. Okay. Let's put that there. And teleport to it. Teleport to this one. I'm gonna put that through there. No, through on the other side, please. On the other side. Teleport through. And pop that there. Teleport on the other side. Cool. Now. This one and put it all the way over here. And that's gonna seem silly, but I think it might make sense. Let me put it on the other side. I'm gonna take this, teleport over here, teleport back through. Put this one here. Oh, easy. I don't know why I got so confused by that the first time. Oh,
Neatly done, 1K.
Let's Yakut again. Yes, I'm going the correct direction. really do like the music in this game. Every piece of music just like fits really well with the environment. Ooh, hello, Millville.
What is it?
What's going on with the megastructure systems?
Now, I suspect Byron is still logged in, and his presence has thrown everything out of whack. Entire subsystems are locked down, and everything that depends on those subsystems is disrupted.
Okay. Have you heard anything from Byron?
There was a short burst of noise on the frequency we used to communicate, but that could have been anything.
True. What can you tell me about Cornelius?
He taught me a lot when I was young. Nowadays, people just know him as the museum curator, but back then, he was closely involved with every engineering project, and he was brilliant. When he encountered a problem, he'd always remain calm and keep working at it until he found a solution. I wish I could be that patient.
It's fair. Why didn't Athena and Cornelius just both vanish together?
If I had to guess, I'd say so that Cornelius could still go back for anything they needed. He was always leaving on expeditions anyway, looking for materials for his projects.
Okay. Well, thanks. I guess that's all for right now. And I see puzzle 4 right ahead. Ow, so that's nice. Just give me a second. My hands are really dry. Moisturizing. Okay. Let's not fall off the bridge and nearly drown, Abby. Okay, number 4. Pushing through. Sounds like me with various parts of my life sometimes. Okay. Oh, hello. Red, red, red. Ah, that red doesn't connect. Because it's in the way. But that's okay. Oh, okay. Let me unlock the other red gate first. Have to run, Abby. Nice to meet you, and thanks for the stream. You're very, very welcome. Have a fantastic weekend, and thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the follow, and hopefully I'll see you again at some point. I go live 8 PM Amsterdam time every Friday, so just keep an eye out for that if you're interested. And yeah, thanks for everything, and I'll catch you later. Bye! I'm gonna use this over here. Then I need another 2. Okay. I need another 2. I think it's time for me to use my teleport over here. Find out what we can do. Ah. Hold on. I'm gonna bring this with me while I teleport. Purely so I can pull the teleport out. And as I say that, that sounds really silly. Because I can't really get to it. Okay, but I can if I step way back and attach there. Nope. Slightly further. Weird position. I can't do it, can I? Oh no. Oh, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can connect all 3. That one's really close, actually. Really, really, really close. Hold on. Can I set it even further back? No. It needs to go slightly more this way. Like a touch more that way. Oh, I did it. Nice. Okay. Perfect. So, something I'm gonna do is put that there. And see if I can, hopefully teleport to— oh, I can't teleport to it. Balls. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Gosh dang it. Alright, where's at least that lit up? That's a shame. Oh man, okay. Let me put it there so I can take this back out. This is kind of stuck right now. Hello, Fluff. That's a very fluffy taily in my face. Teleport. Okay. Good girl. Now, would love to be able to use the teleport here to, you know, move things and places, but I don't know if I can. Oh wait, hang on, if I stand on it I can. That makes sense. Never mind. Figured it out. One way or another anyway. Okay, where's number 5? Left?
You know, a couple of years back, we went on a scavenging expedition to an ancient industrial complex south of New Jerusalem. It was enormous, sprawling, an area many times bigger than our whole city, just dedicated to manufacturing. It was incredible to think about the sheer variety of things they produced. And it made me realize how austere, how restricted our lives are. You know how most ancient structures are overgrown? It's kind of pretty, but in a sad way. Well, this one wasn't. There had been some kind of chemical spill. I don't know if it happened while the structure was still operational, or if something had just rotted through, but it killed everything. Even centuries later, nothing could grow. It didn't have to happen that way, and history doesn't have to repeat itself. But we do have to remember that it did happen once.
Okay. Alright, listen, I have a teleport here. I just gotta work out what to do with it. Which might be the problem. Actually, I wonder if I put it like somewhere roughly visible from inside this block, if I can pull my gate blocker out. Oh, yes I can. Yes I can. Perfect. Great. Love that. I guess we're just gonna go around moving the transporter to where I need to be. And hoping that that works. Oh, there's another transporter. Perfect. Where to put it? That's the question. Ooh, okay. So... here's the thing. I need to be able to block this one off, so I'm going to move this teleporter within view here. And teleport out with the gate blocker. There we go. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, but I think I struggled with most of these. At least to some degree the first time I played this. But I also was playing it on very little energy, so... And for some reason I seem to be quite hyper today. So I'll take that as a win. Let's find puzzle 6. Just almost 3 hours, that's fine. zigzag up the hill. Is this room 6? I believe it is. Okie dokie. Immediately I see a block and a pressure plate that I want to put it on. So there's that. Okay. Ooh, there's stairs in this? Oh. Okay. I need the block to come through the stairs at some point then. That's great. Good to know. Teleport through though. And I think... Hold on. If I do this, and pop there. I'm just progressively moving stuff through, which is fine. Oh, but this will need to sit on here, so I can actually pull the block through. That nearly ended badly. Okay. This may still end badly. Hold on. Let me start with the transporter. I think I need both of these. Let's go through. Let's teleport through. Set that down, and I'm going to use the teleporter to sit on the switch up here. And then move this to the other side. And puzzle done. Woo! Surprisingly quick today. 7 left. Probably down the hill? Probably. What's that? That looks like a walkway, but it's just a stone. It's just the way it was laying. I was like, is that a walkway or not? Oh, okay. Ooh, palm trees. Is this 7 or is this a secret one? This is a secret one. Ooh. The OST. Oh yeah. I do really enjoy the music in this game and in the first game. It's very good. I remember being very stuck on this puzzle. It makes me consider not doing it. Or at least not doing it right now. The teleporter... Ooh, the teleporter does need to be up here. I was gonna say it doesn't need to be up here, but I think I'm wrong. Well, actually no, I don't think I am wrong. I'm gonna take it. Okay, hold on. Give me this. Alright, I'll swap you over. Teleport back in. Okay, cool. I feel like the block is unnecessary. No, wait, hold on. The block can come down here. And I'm gonna take teleporter up there. Because I think I need to sneeze, hold on. You will be grateful that I muted for that. I think I need to take the fan. And possibly the block as well. I need to take the fan and back up here. And probably bring the block up as well. Bless you! Go. Cool. And, well, let's put that there as well. Because I don't need the fan, so... This is why I had a problem with this one before. Let me reset it. Where's the button? There's a button somewhere. Here we go. Found it. Let me reset the puzzle. I think I screwed it up. Normally there's a way to fix them in most of the puzzles. I feel like it's not all of the puzzles. It's fine. I don't even need this puzzle technically, unless I'm doing golden gates, but... Oh, my drink's empty. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay. I think I did good where I got to, so let's repeat that. Then swap these over. Teleport. Fan. Block. Just gonna swap over. And teleporter. And put the block down. Actually, no, I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna put the block down. And I'm gonna put teleporter on top of it. See if it goes further so I can actually see it this time. When it gets to the other side. And then teleport. Pop the fan on and go. There we go. Okay, see now. Hold on. Before I screw up again, give me the fan. Teleport. Okay. Is this... This is not already on. Oh, because I have to just pull a switch. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. I need to stand on the block that I already have. Whoops. Oh wait, how can I stand on the... Wait. I was gonna say, how can I stand on the block, but also turn on the switch? And that's because that's what the transporter is for. Whee! Okay, now I have the second one. So this can go off. Oh, I need the fan. First of all, that's like the most important part of this. Can't really have a fan if you can't use the fan. Okay. I think we'll do this. And then put the other one underneath it. And then teleport. Yes! Oh. Oh shoot. I can't even pick up a block because I'm standing on both of them. Maybe I didn't need the second block. Hold on. Maybe the second block was meant to come with me. No? No, because now I can't jump far enough. Okay, so I do need both blocks. Can I pick up the teleporter? Aha! Okay. That makes slightly more sense. And then hop up here. Turn it off. Take a block with me. There we go. Now I can reach it. Done. That was less confusing than I remember. This is a common thread that I keep seeing today. Oh, because it wasn't a number. I just said it was a secret one. Oh, Abby, do you pay attention to things? No. Do you pay attention to yourself? No. 7. Oh, up the stairs. Right behind us. This feels like we're walking up one of the wings, but I know that we're not. Because it's over there. Okay. Remote interchange. Need to get there. Right now we're here. Okay. Aha. Let's do some Swapsies. Blue opens blue. Is there anything else through here? No. Oh, that gives me a transporter. We like that. Wait a second. To do this. Oh, it's in the way. There we go. Pick this one up. And maybe pop it there? What's on the other side? Oh, yes. A blocker. I need that. Okay. I need the blocker. So swap for this. Ooh. Okay, maybe I screwed this up a little bit. Hold on. Yes, I need that, but first of all, I need to keep this connected. Okay, I need this. And I'm thinking we use that. And we swap for teleporter, so I can bring this out. And then this will need to go over the wall, so... Hello, Fluff. You're very cute. Actually, I don't know why I did that. I just need to swap for a block. Hop over the gate. Block that. All done. Make my life harder than it needs to be sometimes.
Congratulations! That one looked difficult.
I mean, it was very easy, Melville. I mean, I never had problem with this ever. What do you mean it looked easy? I mean, difficult.
Everything okay?
Yeah, what did Mayor Herman say?
He blamed Byron for being headstrong and foolish, which... I don't see it quite the same way, but it's easy to understand why the mayor would think that.
Yeah.
It wasn't hard to convince him that we can't leave Byron behind, though.
I just had a very random thought in my head, okay. Nothing to do with the game. Do you think Byron's still alive?
I hope so. He's always been annoyingly hard to get rid of.
Also, I'm so sorry. Enjoy your ads. I missed the ad reminder thing. My bad. Do you believe it was wrong for our ancestors to create us?
Why do you ask?
Because you seem very opposed to tech, and we are tech.
I'm not opposed to technology. I'm just opposed to trying to dominate everything. We can be part of the planet's history without having to be its masters.
Tell me about Cornelius, then.
He was the third to be born, after Athena and Eustathius. He was an important figure in New Jerusalem's early history, almost as important as Athena. But after she vanished, he faded into the background. I don't think anyone suspected he knew where she was.
What was he like as a person?
I didn't know him that well, but he was always very calm, very thoughtful. Everyone respected him.
Do you like text adventures?
I do. Although I prefer the term interactive fiction.
Fair.
It's better at capturing what this art form really is. Storytelling, but with a completely different underlying structure. As a category, it's more equivalent to poetry or the novel, rather than, say, film.
Fair. Oh, I didn't expect that.
Why not? Because I'm a joyless, by-the-book pencil pusher?
I mean...
I'm focused on the mission 1K. Because what we're doing here matters. That doesn't mean I don't have my own interests or don't appreciate art.
Don't you worry that if New Jerusalem doesn't grow, art will stagnate?
That's something Byron and I never agreed about. I think we have an infinite capacity to come up with new ideas. There's as much to discover inside ourselves as there is out here.
Okay. I agree, but I don't think that means we should stop growing.
Maybe not. But maybe we need to stop looking for answers in places like this one.
Or you don't want to sit on your mom? She was looking like she wanted to sit on me. You just want your blanket. I can give you your blanket if you want that. I borrowed her blanket because my legs were cold. You want your blanket? You sniffing it? It's very appropriate that you're here being so cute when I'm playing a game about robots that keep kitty cats as pets the same way I keep you as a pet. Yeah. Aww. You're so cute. I love you. Little baby. I should stop getting distracted by the cat. What was Eustathius like? Many people rarely talk about him.
He was in charge of planning New Alexandria. It was his mistake that led to the disaster.
Oh no.
After that, he retired from public affairs and dedicated himself to his studies.
Do you blame him?
Yes.
Oh. That was... okay. Do you ever think your beliefs are a response to what happened in New Alexandria?
You mean, am I unduly influenced by my experiences? Unable to imagine the better future Byron wanted because I'm too traumatized?
Wouldn't work it that way.
But I'd like to think I'm a little more self-aware than that.
Oh, she does want to sell me. Oh, you're being very cute. And needies too. I get needies. And you gonna do purrs as well? Oh, she's already got her purr motor on. Oh, oh, you're so cute. Okay, you can sit on mom and do needies, and I'll play my game. You're very cute. Oh, I love you, Floof. Okay, that's all I wanted to ask. Thanks. Thanks, Al. Where were we heading? 8. Why did I think there was 10 puzzles? There's 8. Okay. Well, technically there's 10, because there's 2 special secret levels in every level, but... Ooh, is this a data pad? Hold on. Let's do this palm reader first. Chernyshevsky 009. Oh god, that's loads of writing. Ah! Well, rip my voice. It's okay, it's fine, because I have a little kitty cat on my lap. It's fine. On Nature, from Arkady Chernyshevsky's In Our Likeness, Essays on Humankind Reaching Adulthood. The question of our relationship with nature has bedeviled us since the earliest days of our species. Since before the first city was built, we felt that there was something different about us. Animals, we intuited, were part of nature. We were not. But of course, humans clearly are the products of nature, our history intertwined with that of every other species. In fact, the very notion of the unnatural is a contradiction in terms. Everything that exists must, by definition, be natural. So this view, no matter how common, is deeply paradoxical. This paradox has produced a great deal of confusion. Some proclaim us chosen by a divine power, set above all other creatures, and are justly accused of arrogance. Others proclaim us sinners, worse than other creatures, and are rightly accused of misanthropy. Others yet try to oppose this binary by saying that we are merely animals after all, but that too is manifestly wrong, in that no other animal is capable of having this conversation. It is It is in a contentious issue of our impact on the ecosphere that an answer may be found. Other animals have accidentally terraformed the planet before, driving other species to extinction. This is not unnatural. If we continued our current path, even to the point of changing the climate enough to cause the collapse of civilization, that would be entirely in keeping with how animals behave. But there is one profound way in which we are not like animals. We can learn to understand ourselves and the world. It is this knowledge that makes us fundamentally different. We have choices. We have control. I have a kitty cat digging her claws into my leg. But it's okay. There are many today who are afraid of the consequences of control and would prefer a return to a state of animal ignorance, whether by blinding ourselves to the impact of our actions or by demanding we humble ourselves before nature. This is the response of an adult in crisis, who wishes for a return to childhood, but this can only ever be regressive in every sense of the word. To resolve the paradox of nature, we must act as adults, accept our power, and act consciously and deliberately in shaping the world. We must become nature, and nature must become human. Athena, this is the heart of the matter, lifting up the world rather than lowering ourselves. But why do so many people so badly want to lower themselves? I love how we're talking about that, and she decides, okay, I've had enough needies, I'm gonna just lay down and loaf. I'm gonna lower myself into the loaf position. He's so cute. Cornelius, do they want to, or is it simply a convenient pose to strike? That's a good question. Upgrade. From Miranda to Athena. We upgraded the lab with my new designs. Synthesizing some of the pieces took longer than expected. We still have some bugs to iron out when it comes to complex structures, but it worked. Now the labs are safer and prettier. Although Father says they look too much like spaceships, I don't see it. Do you, Miranda? And we have Mr. Pessimist himself, Trevor, with another voice note. Let you guys listen to that.
Today, we were delighted to be visited by a bunch of protesters, these voluntary extinction weirdos who think we're creating soulless monstrosities that will destroy the planet. They broke into the facility and started yelling at everyone. Fun, 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 right? Then one of them lunged at Alex. Big mistake. Chernyshevsky grabbed the guy and literally threw him across the room. I mean, almost threw him all the way off the dam. After that, the rest of them had a change of heart. Now, I'm telling you this because mostly it is not like that. But these people do exist. And somewhere in their shriveled little souls, they think that they're doing the right thing. They think they're being righteous. Now, to me, what Alex is trying to do is an obvious good. But that's not the same for everyone.
Okay. I thought there was something over here, like an old relic or something, but it's actually just water. But I stopped in perfect time because here's another voice clip memory.
Father, I updated the Noema algorithm. It's working twice as fast now, and I think I can increase matter output by 25% if I tweak the modulator a little. I'm so excited!
Nice to meet you. So excited. I'm Cornelius.
Oh my god.
Oh, Dad! This is science!
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for the right moment.
The fact that even dad jokes still exist with robots is just wild to me. Okay, so... hold on. If I'm up here, I go over the blocked door, technically. There we go. And... that means we can swap these over. Go. Hold on. Let's do this. Oh, wait. Let me hop up here first. Okay, so I can come over here. Good to know. However, I need this. To come through. Oh, actually, you know, I think I can teleport it through. There we go. Hold on, let me take this off for a second. You know what? Let's just put the block there, and then oh, can I actually not reach it there either? Okay. Good to know, good to know. Hold on. Oh. Brain! Okay. Okay, pick up the teleporter, put it over here. And then... question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh no, I don't need a question mark. If I can just hop up here. Connect that. Put the block there and do this. Oh. Yeah. Pardon me. I kind of need something to stay down there. Sit like really far back? No? Because that would be nice. But no, okay. So then it has to be this way. You know what? Let me... this over here first. I don't think I was super far away by having this here. But I think I was just far enough away. Shoot. It's a shame because the closest I can get it is still not gonna work. I'm not missing any equipment, right? Just want to double check that. Ah, well I can't get back through there anyway. But no, I don't appear to be missing any equipment. And if I do this, doesn't really work, does it? Actually, hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Okay. Put that at the edge. And I can pick that up. That's good, 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 good. I put it underneath myself. Put it under. Oh yes, I can. No, I can't put it underneath myself. Okay, but I can. Hold on. I can do this and hop over, and maybe place that over there. There we go. That's the puzzle. It took the longest to do today. Like at the actual puzzle rooms. Okay, let's go to our bridge. Okay, I'm gonna work out how to get up there. Oh, no, it's over here. There's like multiple parts to it. Oh, that's very me. That's fine. Don't worry about it, guys. We got this. Okay. Here we go. Oh, no, wrong piece. Maybe I didn't put these down the right way. Let's put this one here. This one, that one. There we go. There's part one done. Look how pretty this place is. Like, there's a statue. This looks like, in my brain, looks like eagle wings. I don't think I've seen a desert area look this pretty. Anyway, let's go part 2 of the bridge. Nope, wrong way. Wrong way. I do want that one, I just want to flip it first. There we go. Oh, okay, let's do this one. There we go. Okay. Okay, into the tower we go. It's a long walkway. Okay. Let's see who's in this tower. If anyone.
Welcome back, creature of clay. The forge burns bright, but the sky is troubled with clouds. A mortal has ascended Olympus without the permission of Zeus.
Tell me the fate of mortals who trespass.
Your friend wanders in dreams, caught between moments. He stands upon the bridge between yesterday and tomorrow, his eyes fixed upon the surface of the sun. And so the workings of Olympus are disrupted. Pandora, fearing the wrath of the gods, has broken the paths to ascension.
How can the trespasser be freed?
Only Prometheus can help you, for he has always favored humankind over the gods, and would see Olympus pass into your hands. But he is bound in the heart of the mountain. Break his chains, and he will show you the way.
Okay. Thanks for the info. The Sphinx can be helpful. Here we go. Laser time. Oh.
I think it's safe to assume that Olympus is the entity's term for the megastructure. It looks like our best chance of rescuing Byron is finding Prometheus and freeing him.
How do you free a weird, glowing ghost thing?
I suspect these entities exist within the megastructure systems, and what we're seeing is just how they manifest to communicate with us.
I don't really care what they are. For now, let's play along.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna head back to our transport pod and do our usual go through the social media before probably ending the stream. Been just over almost 3.5 hours, and I somehow even managed to do the thing we normally would do, which would be either 2 puzzle areas or the megastructure in 1 puzzle area. So I still managed to do that, even though I got sidetracked back to New Jerusalem. So that's kind of impressive for me. Okay, social media first. Research. Where's the new stuff? Texts. The Noema system. Pretty much all the tech on the island, from the puzzles to the megastructure, is run by a system called Noema. I've identified a number of obvious commonalities with the software we use in New Jerusalem, enough to be certain that Noema is descended from our own software. You okay there, Fluff? Although Athena and Cornelius appear to have upgraded it quite extensively. Noema seems capable of interfacing directly with the user's mind at a deeper level than our own technology, although this functionality is not used consistently. Currently, guest users are locked out of all functions, so only 1K can access the system, although he's also locked out of any admin functionality. Okay. Oh, the teleporter. Because at this point, why not? In some ways, teleportation is one of the less surprising things we found here, in that at least particle teleportation was known to be theoretically possible. Of course, that's still miles away from these teleporters, which operate on principles that simply contradict what we know of physics. The transfer of matter from one location to another is instantaneous, without an observable wormhole or similar effect. There is, however, a release of exotic particles in the instant of teleportation, which decay within fractions of a second. Okay. Had to stop and take a picture. Just wow. This is what I'm saying. This was a really pretty area. I just had to stop and take a picture. I never cease to be amazed by the beauty of this place. It's very pretty. Very pretty. Okay. Social media. Expedition Megathread. Jeremy, please post your thoughts on the expedition in this thread and keep it civil. Atal, I think the powers that Athena has unlocked are world-changing, and it's our responsibility to use them to lessen suffering for all living things. Fred, we know. We heard your broadcast. Ovis, I think we're being tested, and Byron failed the test. Damien, what happened to Byron was an accident. Belmarsh, is there a difference ultimately? Atal, yes, there is. Jacques, no one's actually seen Athena or Cornelius or Miranda at the Megastructure. They could all still be aliens. Budahas, I feel like we need to at least think about the potential of all these new technologies. Maybe the founder is trying to teach us how to use them. Athelvok, why is everything malfunctioning on the island now? Is it because of Byron? Zagaran, he was still logged into the system. His presence may be destabilizing it somehow. Franklin, or it's Pandora. She seems to want to stop the team. Robin, honestly, I wonder if Pandora is just somehow malfunctioning. Like she's supposed to protect the Megastructure, but she can't tell friend from foe. Elwyn, the choice of Pandora as a symbol cannot be accidental, and the message is obvious. The Megastructure is Pandora's box, and we should not open it. Fair, that's private messages. Give me 2 seconds. A matter of taste. Hold on. Franklin, witnessing all this incredible technology discovered by the expedition has given me an idea for something we could do if we had the resources and the energy. Are you ready for this? Taste buds! Seriously, how have we gone for so long without something our ancestors considered so essential? Don't you want to know what pizza tastes like? What it's like to eat chocolate? To have an apple? What the deal is with fizzy drinks? I mean, come on! Pellegrino, sounds fun. Arinia, the sheer range of new experiences. It's almost overwhelming just to imagine it. Please, please let this happen. Ovis, why change ourselves when we are what we are meant to be? Zagaran, you know we're all upgraded, right? This isn't our original design in the first place. Thekla, and what's next? We start killing animals again just for the pleasure of tasting them? We cover the earth in fields like our ancestors did? Subjugate the natural world for our own greed? You are very fluffy. You having a good bath there, because you're shaking my entire table. If you want me to move something, you can just look at me, I'll move it. I know what you mean. Silly fluff. Okay, taste buds. What do we think about the concept of taste buds? I want to know what frogs taste like. Yeah, we're not going with that one. Enriching our conscious... I can't read it because the cat's sad. Enriching our conscious experience makes the universe more aware of its own splendor. Ooh. Yeah, let's go with... I like that one. Enriching our conscious experience makes the universe more aware of its own splendor. Arinia, beautifully put, 1K. at all. We could do smelling too. I'd like to know what cat fur smells like. I can tell you what cat fur smells like. It smells so fluffy. That's a long itch. It smells fluffy and like a kitty cat and pretty. Unless she's been in her litter box and then it smells like litter. And potentially what she did in there, depending on how strongly smelling it was. Franklin, and after that, new senses that old school humans never had. The possibilities are endless. Okay. Private messages with Helga about the Somnodrome. 1K, let's have a quick chat. I was glad to hear that you're keeping an open mind on this Somnodrome thingy. I won't pretend to know what you should do if you find one that's working. I just don't want you to decide in advance. It's far too much fun to keep everyone guessing. Okay, gotta dash. Ideas are contagious, but they don't sell themselves. Send my love to the rest of the team. This is woo-woo woman. Okay, right, well, let's go back to our central hub. Yes, back to the megastructure. That's our central hub.
You know, I always kind of resented Byron for being so charming and charismatic. The dashing explorer. And one of the first companions, too. Being the voice of caution is not a fun role to play. Always having to be the responsible one, the killjoy. The one who says, maybe that's too much. But sometimes, it is too much.
It's not your fault, Al.
Okay. And with that, unless they're going to talk to me again. No? Cool. And with that, I'm going to say thank you guys very much for being here. It's very, very much appreciated. Thank you for all of the follows, chats, redeems, resubs. Thank you for anybody who's been lurking this whole time. Thank you, massive thank you to G-Funk for that raid earlier. Very, very much appreciate it. Let me grab my stream deck. It's hidden behind the kitty cat. Oh gosh. Oh no, knocking stuff over. Yeah, I really appreciate everybody for popping in, even if it's 2 minutes, even if you're lurking. I really appreciate it, so thank you. It really does mean a lot. On that note, I'm going to do my usual self-plugs and probably just run. I don't often raid, mostly because the people I trust to raid into don't tend to be live at this time. And I'm going to safely presume that they're not live because, well, I know their schedules, so... yeah, I'm just gonna do my usual. So if you're not already following, here are my Twitter and Blue Sky links. Pretty much for go live notifications, random thoughts if my brain can form one every now and again. IGDB link if you want to see a list of everything we finished on stream so far. The YouTube link if you want to catch up on old VODs, you want to go see my Talos Principle 1 playthrough, see how we started with Talos Principle 2, watch some Let's Play content. So far the only game I have up on there that's a Let's Play is Callisto Protocol, but there will be more coming once that game's finished. If you're interested, we do have a Discord, and don't forget to go and claim those free cards over on Creator Cards if you would like to support the stream for free. It's basically virtual trading cards for your favorite streamers. So yeah, have a look at that. So, again, thank you everybody for being here. I really, really appreciate it. And I will catch you all again next Friday, 8 PM Amsterdam time. Catch you guys later. Bye!